Hello, everybody. It is I, the Last Robokai, and we're doing a Thursday for me, Wednesday for everybody else. Stream today because yesterday I went to the doctor's and found out what my arm was doing, and it turns out my arm is doing a lot of things. But I'll get into that when we start playing. I won't bore you all with the details. But we are continuing the co-op game involving myself, Cool Guy, and Somada, playing as the three Chaos Dwarf factions. We've been doing this in Immortal Empires. As before, we've been trying to help out Cool Guy. And by we, I mean I've been sort of like going to do it and then getting distracted, thinking about doing other things, picking my nose. And now I'm invading Cathay, I guess, because, I don't know. But unfortunately, Cool Guy has gotten his Grimgore problem under control, and unfortunately that's been replaced by an Imric problem. So, Imric has declared war on Cool Guy, marched entirely through Solmada's territory, and started taking buildings in Solmada's capital province, which then led to him getting into a war with Sol, who is, as far as I'm aware, still building nothing but goblins. So we're just going to let them keep doing what they're doing, and if I can build up an army, go and help them while I continue to do what I'm doing, which is dealing with dealing with dealing with Cathay and Lockyer Fellheart, who has declared war on me because I don't know, elves are jerks. I'm just gonna unmute myself in Discord now.
It took me a good, I don't know, like 4 attempts or so before I was able to kind of understand what my strategy really should be like. And now it's like turn 107, and the crisis are on their way, and I'm fairly dominant at this point. I'm just sort of like coasting, like waiting for the crisis to happen. I've never actually seen any of them, so I got no idea what's in store for me.
Well, we should probably also see them in this particular game
Well,
because Robokai.
I
Yeah.
thought I checked the ultimate crisis mode, but checking the settings now, I did not. But I did not set a warning for whatever crisis we are going to get. So that should be pretty funny. We definitely have an end-game crisis. It's definitely supposed to start somewhere between turn 100 and turn 150, and there is definitely no warning. I set the early warning timer to 0.
Amazing. So one day we're all just gonna wake up and there will be dwarves and/or elves and/or chaos and/or greenskins up directly in our faces.
It will tell us. It will tell us that
Yeah.
the end game has happened, because usually what happens is like 10 turns or whatever you set it to before it happens, it's like, oh, the dead are rising, and we all get a message about like, oh, something's happening with like all the regions where the dead are going on, etc., etc. So it gives you time to sort of prepare for what you're going to be facing. We won't be getting that. It's just going to go, bam, here be dwarves, and they be mad. Or here be the entirety of like the Skaven just vermintiding. Which I've yet to have.
I was talking to Cool Guy. I'm deciding now that Cool Guy's back on his feet, how belligerent I should become with him, and that is determined by how much beer I drink. So like, if we need to be nice to him, I'll ease up. But if he's had enough handouts,
well, that's
I'm going to
that's
tell
down
you
to
to
him.
follow your heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's down to Cool Guy because you're now at war with Imric, so Imric's gonna be like covered in goblins.
oh, his name is Imric, not Limerick.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, we definitely told
We've
you
only
that.
told you that about 87 times, but you,
We're also
whenever
expecting
I
you
ask
will
something
forget.
like, how many times do I need to tell you this? I always hear, it varies, but at least 10!
Okay, look. Here's the thing. I'm gonna rearrange his countryside, then I'm gonna rearrange his insides, and then I'm gonna rearrange his name, and it's gonna be Limerick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just,
so.
that's not... Never mind. You know what? Never mind. I know better than to try to engage with that line of logic. And where am I?
Big quotation marks logic. So yeah,
I mean, logic.
I am very well ensconced within the territories of our old friend Cathay. Miao Ying has been destroyed, but at the moment I'm currently dealing with Lockyer Fellheart, who decided, he wanted to have a fight. At some point, I gotta sit down and do the Chaos Runeshield quest.
Oh wait, hey, I got my red triangle major threat now. I got my major threat up. I'm a major threat.
You are threatening.
Exactly. I was thinking the Crusader Kings.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'm a major threat as well, apparently. Although
I
I
have
don't
no
feel
idea
I'm not
what
as
I
big
am.
as I'm not as,
Probably not major though.
well, we can check because we can go to you on the screen. Yeah, you don't have the
I
exclamation.
didn't think so.
Well, I don't see the exclamation mark on souls when I bring him up. What if I bring up the?
Yeah, you don't see it for players.
Yeah, you can see it on your own when you bring up your diplomacy screen though when it shows you.
Okay, hang on. Let me see here. No, I am a moderate threat.
Well, you can't win them all.
I can win this thing against frickin' Kolek Sun Eater, and that is precisely what I intend to do.
Just leave it at that. I've yet to really feel like I'm comfortable enough with the number of armaments I've got to like invest in like doing the Hellforge yet.
I have spent like tens of thousands of armaments in the Hellforge, and I have not built a single unit that the Hellforge unlocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're only using goblins, and goblins don't get to use the sword.
I just have like thousands upon thousands of goblins with no tech whatsoever. Just
Like
Everybody has a stick.
The game's just like imagine the damage he could do if he stopped building goblins and actually like built a single Chaos Dwarf.
yeah, that's the only reason that I'm a major threat is because they know what could happen if I quit. Like if my goblin fetish, if I got over it.
You're not gonna.
I forget. Am I at war with the Skaven? Let me just check that. I need to remember who I'm at war with. Who? Because I feel like they might have declared on me. I don't remember though. Let me go down to Skaven. Clan Eshin and I are on unfriendly terms, but we don't appear to be at war. Let me just make sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Azag is actually. I'm at war with Azag, and he's really big.
Yeah, Azag's fun. He's an orc who put on a who put on a magical crown of.
Hold on a second. The armies that I thought were Azag's are mine.
Oh.
And
Well.
they're marching towards his capital.
Oh,
I swear
well,
to Christ, Soul.
that's
Well, I looked him up like I'm at war with him. And it's like, oh yeah, and he's got 4 full stacks right there coming down that valley there. But then I realized, oh no, those are my stacks. They're literally all goblins.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you might already be drunk enough.
yeah.
I haven't had any alcohol yet.
I've actually got.
Yeah, that's my point.
I've got some
Hit
visibility on
end
some
turn,
of
by the
your
way.
got the visibility on some of your guys, and yep, that's definitely nothing but goblins.
It's just. Well, okay.
One of these goblins
it
is
says-
rank
it says-
3. That's wild.
What did you say?
I said one of your goblins is rank 3. I'm very impressed. They have like.
Oh, it's all from the leader perks. They don't survive combat. Their only promotion is they get promoted to like compost.
Fertilizer. Hit end turn, by the way, Soul.
Hold on, I'm getting I'm
okay.
hyper
Well,
autistic. I need to get
I thought we-
He's moving his
I thought-
goblins.
That's fine. I thought we had ended the last stream with all of our stuff done. So I thought
Oh,
we
you're
were-
right, we did.
I
Okay,
think we had, but like it's never a bad idea to catch up. Oh dear, and you know, so for everybody out there in video game world, video game while watching, stream watching world, oh hey Zhao Big, are you declaring war on me? Hell yeah, you is. Here we go.
I wish if you wiped out a
And-
faction, you got the choice to conscript their legendary lords.
Yeah, you can do that only with the Chaos Warriors and the Orcs. Alright, well,
Yeah, if you
looks
do
like
it-
Xiao Ming's starting a conflict here that he's not going to enjoy because he's using tier 1 troops. So, and I do actually have a dude relatively nearby to that, so I can start fighting back. But yeah, I just wanted to let everybody out there in video game watching world. I went to the doctors yesterday and got a scan, an X-ray done on my arm, and it turns out I did in fact fracture my arm 4 weeks ago when I had that fall, and just tanked it, I guess.
Didn't
Because
give a fuck.
Because yeah,
Tougher
obviously
than
it's
this.
like it's like obviously the bone is healed up above by now. There's not really much they could do for it anyway, so it's like whatever. But it was just kind of funny that that I did that and apparently just sort of got up and tried to continue on as normal.
So cool guy.
Yeah, sup.
I was laying siege to one of Limerick's capitals, the Fortress of Vorag,
Yeah.
and I was outmatched. He decided to attack me, but the game gave me a Pyrrhic victory anyway with all my goblins, so now I have his capital.
You live an absolutely charmed life.
I'm not giving you the capital, it's mine now.
I mean, it's in your territory, so I don't want it to begin with.
First thing we're doing is we're demolishing all these stupid ass elf buildings and building more goblin breeding chambers.
Goblin breeding.
Your
Yeah,
wife in the
well,
background.
the stream definitely picked that up. That was definitely
That was brilliant.
I should probably start working on like my infrastructure.
Yeah, because it gave me for free a hobgoblin mustering camp. I don't need any of these stupid ass units.
Oh, I've completed a convoy and gotten more labor. That's good. Apparently, I also acquired the Shield of Thorns, which is pretty good and should probably put on like literally anybody else.
So tell me a bit more about items, because like, are there any factions that can just outright manufacture items?
Yes, there are two factions that can outright manufacture items at present. They are the Tomb Kings. They need canoptic jars and which they get from various buildings, and they also need certain like certain resource items to build, and they can construct a variety of things, and like weapons are one of them. And the other one is the dwarves themselves are able to use oath gold to build items for themselves. And again, like some of their higher level stuff requires items to build as well. And you can make you can make some basic stuff. You can make some extremely powerful stuff. The dwarves can make because the dwarves have extra slots for like runes and things like that because they have rune crafting. They can slot like runes into like personal characters, but also get like runes that they use like banners that you can put on your like troops, so you can have things like rock throwers that like fire guided rocks, so they like basically like goblin seeking missiles basically.
I see why freaking Azag is so big. He has like pushed deep into Empire territory.
Yeah, that's one of the
Somehow.
things he does.
He's got like he wiped out Wargrove too. Wow, he's balls deep in the Empire right now.
Well, that's what he canonically did when he got sassy and very excited. Oh, I may have made a mistake.
Figure if I hit him hard enough, fast enough, he would accept a peace from me, but no, he's not. He's not into that.
No, there's no way he's gonna do that. Greenskins don't exactly do peace in general, and a big greenskin usually just goes down swinging.
That sounds like a penis joke, like a Shrek joke in there somewhere.
I mean, you can take it like that. It definitely wasn't one.
No, I definitely cannot take Ogre Cock. That's not happening.
I'm just gonna let that one breathe.
And I'm gonna send my boys on more convoys. Okay, so there's that guy. And where the hell am I sending you today? I got enough.
There's Kolak. I was wondering where when he'd show up.
What would be worthwhile to do here?
Are these my stacks? Hey, these are my stacks too. I got stacks all over the place.
There's way too many things to like attack me by going there, so I need to pick some like less insane routes, I think.
Okay. Kolak has some pretty meaty people here, but I doubt he can stand up to 2 full stacks. So he should just go attack some place I have right here nearby, bottle himself up, and let me murder the fuck out of him.
There we go. I guess that'll have to do. They may have gotten one of my stacks killed though. It'll really depend on.
My will does not bend.
I think I might be just out of range to get involved in that fight, so that might actually be okay. I might be safe.
God, it's hard. I got so many freaking goblin stacks. It's really hard to keep track of where they are.
This man
First
really
dwarf
knew me
problems?
out there building nothing but goblins. And there's Lockyer Fellheart having mostly rebuilt his stack after I defeated him last time. And he's got 2 lords that don't have armies yet.
You were nothing.
Man, you just called me nothing. That's bloody rude.
Oh dear God, that.
Wind chimes.
I was wondering what happened to my caravan, and apparently my caravan is on a 12-turn odyssey to the end of the fucking universe.
You sent him to Caron Car?
I must have. Like the trade that they're on is actually pretty good. It's like 400 guns for almost 2,000 labor. So like that's pretty legit, but also 12 turns.
Caron Car does nothing but slaves. So like because it's basically where all the Black Arcs dock after they go out on slave taking expeditions. It's basically the slave taking capital of the Dark Elf Empire. So
more like dude elves.
American elves.
Yes, there you
American elves. American elves.
Fuck yeah.
American elves.
Coming again
American
to ruin
elves.
the motherfucking day, yeah.
See, we were both on 2 different lines. I was singing American males, but like with American elves.
Yeah, and I was singing America, fuck yeah, only they're ruining the motherfucking day. Yeah, that sounds
Well, I mean,
about
how
right.
is that different from regular America?
I mean, it's different from the song.
How is that different from regular America?
I didn't say it's different from regular America. I said
But you
it was
changed it
different
with
from the
elf.
song.
You just changed elf. That's all you changed.
But acknowledge
just
the
made-
truth of things.
Oh dear.
Oh, hold on. I've got like 11 lords with skill points to distribute, so that's what I'm doing at the moment.
He's got 11
Why
goblin
bother?
masters.
You said yourself they're all just gonna die.
He has the goblin masters.
Well, so it's like some of them actually survived their first battle, and now they have a couple of ranks.
What guarantee do you have that they'll survive the second battle?
I figure each point of like if I actually give them their skill points, each one adds like a 1% chance that they'll make it.
Depending on your distribution, I think 1% might be a serious overestimation.
But we're playing the 1%.
Yeah. That entire thing, however, means that, we're not supposed to be giving more people or like promoting people into the 1%. We're supposed to jealously guard everything.
Oh dear.
Okay. So
this
there we go.
this man really out here doing nothing but goblining. Does have a lot of territory though. It's very impressive.
Dude, this goblin train has just left the station, buddy.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh hey, it's convoy time.
and honestly, I'm pretty sure for like most of the possible endgame scenarios that could activate, like Soul is going to bear the brunt of them. If it's vampire counts, like where Gorst lived, is gonna act up, or where he still lives is gonna act up. The vampire, like Vlad's gonna act up. He's over there. If it's the Skaven, he has Clan Moors and Tretch, Craventail's clan. Even though he's defeated them, they'll kick back up again, and they're not far away. If it's the dwarves, he's in a lot of trouble.
The game will find a way to make me pay.
Yeah,
Let's be clear on this.
Well, you've at the very least got a little bit of a buffer. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are.
It doesn't matter if I've got a buffer. Like the crisis is gonna kick off, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, that dude on the rascal looks fat and easy to punch," and then they're gonna come shit on me.
I really look forward to when we get some more advanced AI that does start making those kind of judgments when deciding how to treat the player.
They should like actually articulate their reasoning and everything, and literally just call me a fat dude on a rascal. Okay, there we go. Kolek is stepping up. Good. Come on. Oh, he just raided. Oh, that's right. He's not going to occupy it. So, phooey. I'm gonna have to chase his dumbass down.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should just beat up his hometown. That will leave him without a place. Like, doesn't that mean that he can't? He would have to return home, wouldn't he? Because that's the only place he can occupy.
Maybe.
I'm actually not clear on that. Well, whatever. There's a more immediate concern right now.
Yeah.
There is a Norskin place over here.
Yeah, that'll have to do. Xiaoming defeated. Still alive though. I'm gonna have to go over and like punch him in the tuchus.
Alright, I need to check if Cool Guy went for that tower thing to make sure that he's not doing that. It looks like it's just Robocop.
Hey, I can still do math. Weirdly enough.
Really? Even after your accident?
Yeah. I realize it is a huge surprise to you, but I can in fact still do math.
You can do what you call math.
It's enough math to keep me from frickin' worrying about the tower when you have literally stated I am here to make your life miserable. Damaged buildings, I don't care. Kolek might come back.
And I have to be so careful because like there's like a bug in this game where like leveling up your skilling up your dudes can just cause the game to crash.
A bug in Total Warhammer 3?
I know.
Perish the thought, sir.
The good news is they're aware of it.
Yeah,
they're
that one I noticed, like, it's got me a few times, and, like, you can play for hours and it won't happen, and then all of a sudden it'll just, like, happen every time you click for a while. To the point where I just stopped allocating points for a few turns until it got over its temper tantrum.
Well, there we go. Xiaoming pummeled to death. Let's just run back.
Yo, your limbic dude is getting down to his last limbs here, buddy. He's down to his last 3 settlements, and his power rank is now dead last. And it's just been because of waves upon waves of goblins.
I'm looking forward to him being dead forever.
He came there on his shiny dragon and all his well-trained dudes, and then there was just this 3D printer that was farting out thousands of goblins per second, and he had no idea what to do. It's like, I wasn't trained for this.
It's just Team Fortress 2. The soldier announces, I have been making goblins.
Nothing but goblins for the last week straight. I am going to be sweeping north and beating up Kolek and his vassals. That'll get me another. Let's discuss
all the ways that'll go wrong for you.
I mean, Kolek could run around and burn down a number of settlements in my back, but I don't actually care that much about those settlements. The only ones that I care about are like the towers, and I've built enough guardhouses there that I will at least put up a fight if he tries to attack those places. So, I don't know. Like the situation's actually kind of interesting because if I take the challenge stone, he won't have a home, and he'll, at least ostensibly, start suffering constant attrition, and he'll have to either come back to the challenge stone to try to get his home back, or just basically become a wandering, raiding marauder party until somebody ends up finally going over and cleaning his clock.
Oh, you know what? My income is high enough that it's time for me to create another goblin staff.
How surprising.
Well, the upkeep on them is getting pretty fucking cheap. So like I don't know that this strategy has to end anytime soon because it's like here's more goblin upkeep reduction, so make more goblin.
And how close am I to that? Oh man, Titan gets one more level and I can just get the Regiment of Renowned Dreadquake Mortar.
That actually reminds me, should look at what I'm doing for technology over here.
Whew, okay, I managed to get through all of my my skilling up without dying. Oh, it's time to send out another convoy. Oh boy. Okay, I guess it's this guy with his bull centaurs. Where can I send you? That's fun. Again, the safest journey I can make are like just short journeys. There's a lot of things that want to kill me along a lot of these journeys. What will give me the most money, though? I guess Grongzint is going to have to be it. Grongzint gives only slightly more money for less turns spent than the Great Hall of Greasus, though, so... Well, let's go to the Great Hall of Greasus. It's like 3 turns away and I get, like, slightly less money than I would if I sent it on a 7-turn journey, which to me sounds like pretty decent math. I mean, you know, if math was real, that's how I think it would go.
I think I'll recruit another dude to take over my goblin army for my leader and send my leader back home.
I've definitely done that many times.
He's been out goblining for quite some time, and he wants a break.
Huh.
That is generally what I was doing in that one outrageously cursed, the hell is his name? The dude I hated playing. The Zinchian Demon. Kairos Fate Weaver. I don't know why. Like, I do know why. Like it was so annoying that my brain is already attempting to purge his name from my head. But like there were a number of times I had like some goofy random jerkwad in the back just recruiting dudes to feed into Kairos' stack while he went out and harassed people and kept them from reinforcing.
Hey, if it works, it works. Okay, I think I got all my stuff under control. I'd like to fight a really cool non-siege related battle in the field, but the problem is the game's mostly just... One of the big problems with Total War Warhammer 3 is there's just not too many field battles after a certain point.
I mean, like, especially in Cathay, which is just... it is a country of walls.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it with Cathayans and walls, anyway?
I couldn't fucking tell you.
Oh god, that might be the single worst. Hold on, let's just ban that person. Just got one of those really stupid...
those idiotic bots.
Yeah, but it was like... It had like a thing in there basically being like... It wasn't just... I mean, it just wasn't just selling me like promotional offers and stuff like that, but it was like... It was calling itself like Doge. I'm just
oh
like,
my lord.
I'm just like loading the rifle, looking down at the little spam button, just going, man, I ain't even gonna feel like the slightest bit of remorse killing you today.
One of the Skaven clans are threatening me for a trade agreement.
Yeah, that's Clan Wars.
Okay, sure, buddy.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Speaking of, Deathmaster Snitch has ended his non-aggression agreement with me, which I'm pretty sure he's done once already. So I don't know if like this is just like prelude to him like trying to stab me in the back.
Hey, Kolek, what's going on there, buddy?
Coming in swinging again.
Oh, that was a clever move from his part, from his situation, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how this works out for him. He occupied... What's this now?
Hello, Torlon. We are engaging in the traditional expansion of our borders. Cool Guy is wrangling with Kolek and friends. Soul is drowning Imbric in goblins, and I am fighting against Cathay and...
Excuse you?
What's wrong?
This is the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so Dolgan
Yep.
is attacking attacking my second stack. It's a goblin stack, right?
Yep.
And it says Pyrrhic victory, casualties high, wonderful, and I only lose 2 units of goblin laborers, right?
Right.
Super easy. I have a Razor Standard on him, just, armor piercing weapon damage +8 assigned unit, right?
And if you take it off,
If I
you
assign
survive.
that, if I assign that to Hobgoblin archers, which is where they should be, I'm suddenly losing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards of Goblin laborers instead of 2.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
All right, well, whatever. I guess we're just
we were playing a Lizardman a game yesterday, and I put a Razor Standard on a Stegodon, and it went from dying. No, sorry, it was a banner that just gave him more speed, and it went from dying that turn to living.
Why the hell not?
Auto resolve is just funny
know?
like that. And by funny like that,
Yeah.
I mean Byzantine and confusing.
In my current Immortals campaign, I've almost stopped using auto resolve, except for when it's decisive victory, just because the casualties you suffer, even in a close victory, are just too high.
Yeah, they don't really
Especially when you're on the offense.
Yeah, they don't really make a whole lot of sense. If it wasn't for the fact that I tend to find most I tend to find most of these battles kind of dull. Like when you're fighting like settlements and sieges and stuff like that. Like, like I would like to play more battles. I feel like it would be more interesting, especially for people watching, colored people watching. But it's just like I just can't.
I'm not convinced that, like, most of these battles would actually be more interesting for most people watching.
Well, I mean, for you guys, you're just doing nothing but goblins. I actually have a force that has units in it.
Hey, I have shit like magma cannons.
Yeah, sure, okay, dude. I have one really interesting thing, pushing all the goblins out of the way to show it. Hold on a
Use
second.
artillery.
Hold on a second. The goblins are still blocking the view, and he just puts a Razor Standard on like a hobgoblin unit, and all the goblins just evaporate.
Speaking of, though, like, Kolak's army is apparently pretty big because it is, like, they're claiming it will kill everything that I'm doing. I actually think that is wrong.
Speaking of order of result.
Yeah, well. Okay, you know what? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna lightning strike this settlement, and then we're gonna burn it to the ground.
Damn.
And then Astrogoth is apparently going to walk the fuck away for some reason.
He's got places to be. Don't
Just
worry
walk
about it.
away.
All right,
Sure.
sure.
For whatever reason, whenever you guys take an action, the game like pans my view somewhere else, and I
Yeah,
have to go
I've-
figure out which of my.
I've sort of been noticing that as well on my end. It does a little bit of that. But at least I got. Yeah. So after the next level up and I get my Dreadquake mortar, we might sit down and do the quest battle for
Sure.
What else do I unlock too? The Iceforged Legion. I don't know who they are. And
Hey, P.S. Astrogoth had a literal 95% chance to succeed on an ambush this turn, and it was foiled.
I'm just starting to think like you're bad, Astrogoth. Astrogoth is bad. Not you, but like Astrogoth.
We're about to find out because I have my second stack, Zamnil the Father, like puppy guarding Astrogoth with an ambush, with an ambush stance like right near him to see if I can pull Kolek in, and we're gonna see what happens. Because if Zamnil manages to pull it off, then I think Astrogoth is just super cursed.
I might build that there too.
Anyway, like I'm pretty sure Kolek's was getting a lot of extra help from the fact that he's heavily relying on trolls, and I'm not certain that the auto resolve was giving me credit for the fact that I had a zillion troll, or that I have a zillion things that set fire to people.
I mean,
But I'm also unwilling to risk it too much unless it's on my terms, because I really don't want to screw around with this, having just gotten something resembling an army back.
Hold on a second, I got some stuff to do.
yeah, that's fine. I'm poking around, looking at all my ancillaries. I think I got some more delivered because the game the game has just given me a bunch of those. Look, you can get a Kadai
Oh yeah, I
Hellsmith
should probably look at some of that.
and a Navigator. There we go. I mean, the game just
No,
gives
I have-
the every. I mean, I've got the thing that basically gives me the free gear every turn, and I've got all of them. I'm pretty sure. Random items, random follow-up,
I have-
random. Yeah,
I have fuck all.
yeah. And I'm sort of like saving my pennies up because I know what to grab next in the tower, and I know you guys aren't gonna grab it, so.
I mean, you definitely have free reign at the tower at this point, because
I have the streamer power.
I can't do anything with the tower, and Soul absolutely refuses to.
No, he's waiting. He's biding his time.
Okay,
He's,
now I just gotta figure out where did I put my faction leader. Oh, he's so far away.
I put my faction leader. Dude, where's my Draz?
Yeah.
Alright,
Dear.
there we go. That ought about do it.
My ambusher dude is apparently missing the core concept of ambush because he is standing around
Dude,
shouting.
I just had an ambush I had to decline that succeeded on a 45% chance, but their army was like 100 times bigger than my goblins.
Yeah, I'm actually concerned. I'm actually concerned that something like that will happen if Kolek goes for Astrogoth, but we're gonna find out.
Cool guy. I don't just have goblins. I've also got this cannon thing. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, so yeah, enemy fail. It's Astrogoth. Astrogoth is the one that sucks because Zamnil the Father had less of a chance to make this happen, but he's fucking doing it. He's making
Maybe
it happen.
Astrogoth's like just bugged for ambushes.
Well, whatever. Like this
Though
is a Pyrrhic victory, and I lose like an entire stack of goblins and hobgoblins. But you know what? Completely fucking worth it.
This man has accepted his goblins.
I mean, it means that that frickin' Kolek is dead again, and his Doomstack is down, and I got paid big time for killing him.
Welcome to the Church of Goblin.
All right. Well,
All right.
hopefully with this victory that I'm hopefully going to get right now, once you're done with whatever just came up. There we go, decisive victory. Let's see if the game gives me.
Oh, hey, Limerick just regenerated,
Excellent.
and I'm literally 1 nanometer from where he generated at.
All right, cool. We can finally get the Dreadquake mortar. Okay, so the last two things I do like 2 different flavors of Hell Cannon. No one cares. There we go. We now have Big Gun on our hip. So now I've got like the big question here. I guess I want to start replacing. Well, I don't have the money to do it this turn. I might as well try out and do the battle next turn. I kind of wanted to put more Infernal Guard in, but at the same time, I guess maybe I just don't get that option. Because I don't even know what this quest is. I've never done it before. I've never gotten this far. But
Okay,
surely
upkeep.
it will
Casualty,
go
okay, fine.
extremely well. Oh, I could have
Maybe
given
that.
this guy the fucking the Ring of Thorns all this time, and made it so that like everyone's attacks just bounce the fuck off of him and hurt them.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Basically.
Stop hitting yourself.
That is essentially what is happening here. I could really just start giving some of this garbage gear I've got to my convoy lords now. Hey. So like, it's not like I'm using it on anything else. I might as well make these guys slightly stronger. I'm not giving them any of the blues though. The blues go to the people with like less chance of just getting like ambushed and annihilated.
Okay, so I found Azag, and he's got a full wall stack. He's got some other dude follow him around. I think that the chance of the goblins pulling off a victory here are pretty slim.
Secret to spoilers, server die. Okay, so we're gonna go with Iron Weld so I can start doing more server die.
Might as well do that.
Man, server die really makes a huge difference. It's like it's easy to think, hey, a 10% recruitment cost like that. That's not that much. No, it's a lot.
I wonder how difficult this fight will be. Let me take a look here and see. Pyrrhic victory, and it kills a hobgoblin. Alright then. Oh, I should have seen what would happen if I put the razor standard on that hobgoblin. Oh well.
Just that hobgoblin survives, but he kills like 80 hobgoblins around him.
I wish there was a auto redistribute labor button.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any redistribute labor button.
There is. You've just got to.
What are you talking about? The little labor economy.
Next to your percentage thing, you can hit the labor economy button, and it'll bring up.
Oh damn! You totally can. I totally missed that.
That's okay, because
awesome.
that doesn't even initially appear when until you like take more than one province, and that's where you can like sort of fast select as well, and just like kill a lot of laborers to get money. Like
for a second, I thought you were rubbing in. You were like, that doesn't appear till you have more than one province.
Well, it wasn't intended as like a mean comment. Though I can totally see now how it came across in post.
I didn't take it like that, but oh hey, hang on. I just realized something. I didn't realize there was a sell labor button. I could totally use the fuck out of that.
Yeah, there's one where you can just press a button and you get money.
Yeah, I need the hell out of money, and I have lots of extra labor.
So yeah, Kazran goes through a lot of like he takes a lot of damage with each like big battle he does, but at the same time it's like goblins are so easy to hobgoblins are so easy to replace at this point. It's like ridiculous. I guess I might as well start restoring that building. Less money, more problems. I've retaken Pomey, so I can,
Where's your rock? Okay, yes, you're totally part of that. Alright, so I can hang around for another turn or two.
Yeah, so next turn, we'll do Zatan's only quest battle. Every other big piece of war he gets just by existing, and doing things. This should be fun because I've got a pretty normal stack here of dudes. I've got like one of each type of hero, basically. I've got 2 regiments of I've got a few regiments of renown, but I got lots of blunderbusses, lots of regular dwarf units. I've got some bull centaurs. I've got the Dreadquake mortar, and I've got 2 magma cannons. So, like whatever the game.
Dreadquake mortar.
Yeah. Like, I've been sort of built... And I've also got, like, a global one, as well, thanks to, like my influence. So this should be fun.
Of course we do.
So I've got no idea what's coming, but by God, we're gonna kill things, and that'll give me a shield. The last piece of Zatan's war gear. Do you have any cannons that fire abyssal ducts at the enemy? That's very
Honestly,
difficult to question because dwarves are so short. None of them have ever needed to duck in their life. Oh! That's a grudge.
my the image that put in my head is like the unholy crossover of Untitled Goose Game and frickin' Scorched Earth. Like, there could be anything more cursed.
Alright, lads. I hope... Oh, convoy got completed. Oh god, everything's just popping up on my screen. Alright, guys. Everyone's ready and raring to go. Let's see what the hell this mission is.
I was right about the goblins not surviving that particular encounter, so I am down 4 stacks.
Okay, so here's the Chaos Rune Shield quest description. Workers at a vital refinery have rebelled against their overseers, spilling a lake's worth of valuable tar. That such an incident could happen in the shadow of Tsar Nagron is an outrage. The conclave of sorcerers have called upon Zatan the Black to restore order, make an example of the rebels, and deal with the incompetents that were meant to be supervising the site. Mercy is for the weak. So, right, so let's teleport there. 500 gold. Alrighty, so the game's very certain I'm gonna, like, kill the shit out of this. But you can never be too sure.
Of course.
So we've got, like, one stack of, one stack that's, like, orcs, with, like, noblars and goblins and orc laborers. And then there's a stack of Skaven, who are coming as well. With clan rats, Skaven slaves, and ogre bulls. That can't be all there is. I'm gonna save. And then, I'm gonna fight the battle. Feel free to, feel free to join me. I can find something for everyone to do.
Dusty! Hey, it's Dusty!
Yeah. It's a really bad day to be Dusty. two chances
once
for...
already in this game, Saul.
What about who?
Dusty.
What is this deployment zone?
What's Dusty?
I hate you.
So apparently we've also got some reinforcements from the conclave as well. I guess. I'm not sure what's going on
There
here.
are allies at the bottom of that hill we're camped out on.
Yeah, so it's like, it appears the uprising in the refinery is more organized and the numbers far greater than was initially reported. Much more noteworthy is led by a particularly hard militaristic Black Orc. So we'll get a little cutscene to start with, I think. Little goblin in the tower.
That dude was having a great time.
Okay, here's my boys. Here's my fucking army, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so I guess we're gonna pause for a moment so that we can decide how we're gonna do this. Obviously, the poor little hobgoblins in the middle are in a lot of danger. So, I'm going to give the bull centaur...
Some of them are already routing. What's going on here?
Yeah, well, the cutscene, actual damage incurred during the cutscene is actual damage incurred. So, yeah, yeah. I can only assume more things will happen. So I'll give the bull centaurs to Cool Guy. I will give ranged options to Soul.
Limlin but undead. Awesome.
So Soul, you can have all of the guns except the Dreadquake Mortar, which I'm going to pilot. And yeah, so let's we can't deploy. The game basically just starts us like this. So like, feel free to give a couple of orders to start with. Did I give? Oh, I gave the Sorcerer to Cool Guy instead of. Hold on a second. You can have the Sorcerer as well, Cool Guy, but I'll also actually give you the Hero. There you go. Sorry, there was my bad.
Flex melee down. Okay, cool. All right.
Let's just march these guys up. And the Dreadquake Mortar can immediately start firing. So I'm going to have him fire... Is it Alt?
Are we taking the the group that's right in front of us that's led by Vomit?
Yeah, we're just gonna head straight in for that. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Fully expect at some point that the like enemies might come from behind us. So yeah, everybody just watch this big ass shot that just flew across the battlefield.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. Should really just turn these guys to like control one. That's more like it. I wouldn't get too excited to get into combat just yet. I would definitely like just let me kill everybody. Because I don't really care about my allies. Although maybe I should fire on the back line of those guys as well.
I was just using Blimlin to start casting spells.
Yeah, that works too.
I am going to use the Bull Centaurs to make sure that that routed people stay routed. Ogre Bulls, huh?
There's got to be like a second stack of dudes, that's for sure, because it can't just be this. And don't be afraid to use that Castellan you've got, Soul. I would say one of the best uses for him is to yeah, here they come. Is to use reload on my Dreadquake Mortar, because that'll like more powder or whatever on him, because he'll get more shots. So I'll drive him closer so that you can use that on him, because more ammo on the Dreadquake is a good thing. Looks like it doesn't give me my global ability here, which is a bit rude. So the enemy is being very rude now.
Boy, I sure am glad I moved the renders out of range there. You absolutely just danger close to them.
Was not paying attention to where I was shooting.
Well,
Vomic has...
there we go. Second wave.
Yeah. Is that... Oh, that's...
Let's get organized.
That's Grimgore.
Sporkus.
And Sporticus as well, yeah. Alright. We'll have to be careful, because he's gonna obviously send trouble to try and get those Wolf Riders. Have to be very, very careful of our stuff. Satan, you're gonna probably need to go over and kill Sporticus. Oh yeah, they're sending in their lads heavy and hard.
Yep.
Oh, apparently I have the Guns of Tsar set up though. So let's... Okay, that didn't work properly. Can we?
Nope. Can't do that just yet.
Nice.
Okay, you guys attack. You guys hit them in the back.
Oh. Did so... Okay. It might just be pausing because everything's going a bit nutty. Where is Zatan? Zatan, who I told to go get into a fight with fucking Sporticus over here, got tangled up in something else, I think. Yeah, he ain't particularly interested in actually doing this fight. He's just having a bit of a circle walk. So yeah, Zatan seems
Bit of
to
a circle walk is a great way to put it.
well, he looks a little broken now. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to know what he wants to do.
I've had enough of those archers, so I'm gonna use some fireballs and shit on them.
Yeah, go for it. I'm a little. Fortunately, Sporticus did run headfirst into like my like best infantry for fighting him, so that's good.
I also tossed Shield of Thorns on said Legion of Regiment of Renown, the Immortals.
Okay. Zatan
just
has
like-
Zatan has escaped the Zatan dimension. God, they've even got like a big old effigy of Gork. That's rude. I might as well have the Dreadquake start bombing those guys because most of the enemy's fleeing now from there.
Okay, Sporticus is down. There are a lot of corpses over here.
Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, it does kind of seem like Grimgor is very single-mindedly chasing like one particular group of enemies, so good on him, I guess.
Ah, Grimgor is here. I totally missed that.
That squeak hurt. Okay, be careful, because those are black orcs that are coming in on you now.
Yep. I've got a few
I
tricks
meant
up my
I meant more
sleeve,
for soul. I'm gonna send in Zatan to like hit him with the withering.
I am hitting the other guys with the withering. We were thinking exactly the same thought.
Yeah, I don't even know why I have this ability. I also have this ability. I'm just gonna like vomit fire on them for a second here. Can I? There we go. That was funny. And
All right,
damage
yeah, those-
resistance.
Gorfag full of teeth. Okay, sure, man.
Wow.
That's a name you've got there.
Yeah, Grimgor's obsession with killing a fleeing hobgoblin cutthroat unit has definitely made his battle plan a lot less effective. Okay, I'm gonna start shooting. Yeah, I've been shooting his dudes quite emphatically for a while.
Yeah, Mr. Full of Teeth. Just go ahead and keep chasing these dudes while you get shot by a shitload of dorks.
Get
with
netted,
blunderbusses.
LOL.
Yeah.
Get netted, become dead.
Too bad, so sad.
Yep, he's still not trying to do anything. Yep, looks like his dudes have just realized.
Like, oh, hey.
I've been getting like free like shots with the cannons because apparently I just have access to cannons. I don't know why.
There's a squig herd behind us that's just sort of running around in circles, not
Yeah.
able to figure out what the hell they want to do.
It's like rampaging and breaking at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually, no, they're not hurting anything. I was gonna send the bull centaurs after them, but I don't think I care enough.
All right, well, it's
If they're
time.
still there after
Well, I guess.
Grimgor's taken care of.
Yeah. Well, Zatan is gonna go in hard.
Hello and goodbye.
All right, Grimgor, it's time to face someone who's actually like twice your level. Okay, so the Dreadquake Mortar doesn't really do much damage against the effigy, so we'll probably just have to shoot that with our guns. I'll just have my dwarves take up a defensive position while we just like ranged annihilate them.
Yeah, the flame spout kind of did a number on those black orcs.
Definitely a not very sensible fight. Alright.
Wow, that idol just sort of took a couple of cannon shots directly on the chin. Alright, you guys go in there and finish off those black orcs. Okay.
And Grimgor is
out. Okay. That's that. Let's get some other dudes involved.
There we go.
Okay, sure. I guess the rogue idol was supposed to go down to army losses there.
Yeah. So
we sure as heck didn't actually kill it.
Yeah, the game called that a close victory. I think that's mostly just because the NPCs died and we expended a lot of ammunition.
I mean, I sort of buy the former explanation. I definitely don't buy the latter.
But as you can see, many greenskins were killed. I like the name of the Skaven group, the Eradicated. The Vengeful Ardboys, Workers' Revolt, the Vengeful Slaves of Tsar. Fucking Sporticus. When do we get the Sporticus added as an actual champion in the game?
Please. At the absolute least, he needs to be a legendary hero.
Basically,
like, clearly,
what they need to do is they need to make it so that he has he doesn't even have a one turn out of the action. He gets taken out, and another guy appears in the same stack called No, I'm Sporticus. Anyway, we definitely won that, and I could just immediately restore everyone to full health, so I will. And there we go.
I got 225 kills on the Demon Smith Sorcerer.
And the best part about that is, I get the trait for defeating Grimgor.
Sure, okay.
Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to save the game, because if it crashes after skilling up, we don't want to go through that again. So there we go.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Yeah, I'm not silly. Yeah, so that was cool. Finally got to fight a battle. Zatan's army is entirely back to full strength as well. And I now wield the Chaos Rune Shield, which boosts my army's replenishment rate. Drastically improves my missile resistance, adds a ward save, and makes me immune to contact effects. So things like poison don't work on Zatan. Which is
my
just
territory is so freaking wide now. There's no reasonable way I can defend it. So I think I'm just gonna not bother.
How could you say it's too wide to defend? Don't you have enough goblins?
I'm sending every goblin stack I have at Azeg.
Fair enough.
Means no. That answer means no.
Huh. It's really changed how I look at things here. But yeah, no, that's pretty good. The entire army seems to work about as well as I thought it would. And that is to say, we definitely killed a lot of guys. A lot of guys died, and it was funny, and we all clapped. Everybody clapped when the enemy died.
We were asked, please clap, so we clapped.
We clapped at them cheeks. Okay, Zazran will attack the sewing camp next turn. Do not ask. Oh, I got enough influence out of that fight, I can get my next thing. So here's the thing I'm probably gonna get. Concave influence gain +1 per turn for factory settlement buildings. That seems like a pretty nice one. There we go. I got quite a lot of influence out of that, actually. So now...
After I take care of my current wars, I'm going to make a proper Chaos Dwarf stack and go do my quest battles as well.
Yeah. I would have liked to have
Because-
gone in. I would have liked to have gone into that with more infernals, but to be perfectly honest, it ended up not really mattering because the dwarves could fight. The immortals, the infernal ides one are pretty great. They're armored.
They definitely pulled their weight.
It's interesting actually. It's got a trait. As long as this unit retains most of its overall hit points, entities within this unit will not die. So that's a lot like that ability that Ungrim gives to his slayers in his army. Except apparently that's bugged and doesn't work at the moment. So
Awesome.
yeah, there's a lot of that in this game. A lot of yeah. This is what would happen if the game worked. And I don't mean that as slander against the game. It's just a thing that's happened a lot with this game.
This is a gigantic game. It is one of the most mind-bogglingly complex games of our era. Like, if you come in expecting everything to work with absolutely zero bugs, I don't think you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Obviously, we hope bugs will be fixed soon and blah blah blah. But still, though.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty fun. Like, I don't think I probably could have micromanaged that so well with everything that was going on and how, like, the enemies was just coming from, like, multiple directions. So I'm glad I gave each of you, like, a task.
Yeah, giving me the magic casters was definitely a correct decision.
That was the accidental decision, but I thought, no, he's going to micromanage that better than I can anyway, because he's going to he's only going to have,
It was
like...
a lot of micromanaging to do.
Yeah, and Sol you did excellent with the guns, too. So that was good. And... everybody got lots of kills, except the Bull Centaur hero apparently got no kills. I'm not sure what happened there, but I assume he was just there for the scenery. He was just there for the ambiance.
Oh, excuse me.
God, what? Oh, Lock here? Are you seeking peace with me because this is your last territory? You don't have a lot of money. You've dropped to 110 in the power rankings, and there's only 111 people in this game. What does that tell us?
111 must be Limerick.
I would not be surprised. Let's just say next turn, then there's probably only going to be 110 if there's not, if someone isn't wiped out this turn.
What the hell?
Oh, hello. Akarak the Crow, you want to trade with me? Very well. I have bowls and spices for you. Freshly sourced from my, my slave pits, I guess.
Oh my lord.
And very soon I will have salt.
Kolek's last stack had 4 people in it. 4.
Huh.
Like 4 cards last turn. Now it has 20.
Must have had a lot of things he could recruit, including regiments of renown.
Yeah, like the 3 cards of it I can see are 3 regiments of renown.
Yeah, one of the things about Chaos Warriors is that they do insta recruit. They don't like, one at a time it.
This is so
like everybody
annoying.
else.
Every frickin' thing I do has to be a pain in the ass.
They've been specially engineered to fuck up your day.
Just, it absolutely 100% is required that it be a giant pain in the ass.
Yay! But good news, everybody. I have salt, and I don't just mean you, cool guy. I have a brine well now for making brine, and apparently, yeah, there we go, brine. We also have Brian. He fell in the brine, so it's okay if you don't pronounce it correctly because he's dead. Rip Brian. Yeah, now give me back my house that you took, you absolute fucks. Give me that outpost. There we go. I guess my hobgoblins gonna have to just sally out against Cathay now. I don't know what I'm going to do about. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do. I see some of the defenders of the Great Plan around. They're probably my next target. Gonna kill some lizard men. So what do we got here? Thirst for magic, voice of Hashut. My only like buffs monsters or flesh sacrifice. So it's gonna be the thirst for magic, which is extra winds of magic per turn reserves. Magic item drop chance or cooldown to all spells, which is pretty good, but the other one is perfect vigor and unbreakable, which is like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a judgment call so simple I'd let my 7-year-old niece make it.
Perfect vigor is just, it's the good shit. So what ability will we give you? Might as well just go with Reforge for this one. Not that it matters, I don't have any war machines in this army yet.
Zegtathron.
I could... well, maybe not yet. And... do I want to do that, or do I want to try and find something else to spend the money on? Yeah. That's something to spend the money on. And I guess I'll upgrade these. These places aren't in too much danger now, but I feel like I just want to have the wall. You know, the Great Bastion, the boxes, the 3 booths. I want to have them tough so that any problems I come up with get...
You just want to monopolize all of the booths at E3.
Well, I've got the Contemplation box, which is when, you know, a worker wants to stop and spend like a minute in a box with soothing music, contemplating about how great work is. I've got the Screaming booth, which you get 2 minutes in and you go in and you've got to scream. You know, so that you don't bother everyone out there with your mental break, and then you get back to work.
Hold on. Did you just reference 1984 and the 2 minutes hate, like real sly there? Because I'm pretty sure I got that.
Well, look, you know, it's a thing. And then we've got the depressed robot storage, where when the robot gets tired of doing work, and collapses, you can just shove it in there and get a new robot from the.
Now that's a reference to Endless Dark.
It's also a reference to the robot. I talked about it last stream and probably the stream before as well. There was a robot that was like, I don't know what.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I don't know what the premise was, right. Why they were doing what they were doing with it, but that robot fucking hated its life and hated its job.
it just decided, all right, show's over. I'm tired.
Fell down and just gave up. I'm just like, yeah.
Just a big old nope.
Yeah. You know, like, sometimes it just do be like that. God, this is a high... It says this region is highly hostile, but everybody in the region likes me on the way through. So, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna dispatch the guy. You just go get me some money in exchange for whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
I'm gonna be back in just 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's alright. I need to start pouring... I feel like I need to start pouring more people into different regions. God, Stone Sky Foothills has way too many slaves, like, functionally alive in it. I don't know what's going on. And I could just, like, press the button that, like, liquefies a couple of them into money, but I just don't want to do that yet. You know what I mean, Sol? Sometimes you just want to hit a button and liquefy, like, your goblins and turn them into, like, a protein shake that makes you money.
And I do that frequently.
Yeah. Like, I've got this one region, and it only needs 400 people working in it at a time. And it's actually got decent enough labor population is like hurting it more than anything. I could press a button right now, kill 200 of them, and make 1,500 bucks. And I'm just like, it's so tempting to just liquefy just push them into the vat. Just push them in and turn it on and blend them into gold. You know what I mean?
I don't, like, that's not a moral dilemma to me.
It's mostly just, like, it's actually less of a moral dilemma and more, do I want to press the button now when I've already hit end turn, thereby having to unend my turn and do things? Or do I want to do it next turn? So I'll probably liquefy some goblins next turn.
I came back to that.
I'm still talking about pressing the button. You know, like I've got 2 buttons in front of me and I'm sweating, and one just says liquefy goblins now, liquefy goblins next turn.
You're freaking. You're like the dude torn between two buttons, sweating furiously.
That's literally what I just said.
Oh. What, man?
I reached for the third button, liquefy cool guy. I just slammed my fist into it.
After that one, I deserve it.
You did that. I feel like you did that last stream or last conversation we had too. Like there was just a moment where like Soul said something, and then you immediately started saying the same thing. I don't remember what it is, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe it didn't happen, and maybe I'm having deja vu. But it's just like I feel like this is happening.
It probably has. I get distracted by my dogs occasionally, you know.
Which is a good thing. Oh no, the game wants me to raise or sack the Shrine of the Alchemist, huh? I can do that.
And these greenskins are really putting pressure on me because I had all my forces down in Limerick Zone, and they're just like rampaging through my territory in the meantime. I'd be mad, but this is my first time ever playing dwarves, and I think I'm doing all right.
No, you're doing fantastic. So let's see. Okay, so these two regions, I gotta like. I suppose the big question is, if that territory belongs to the lizard men, where's Nakai? Because he's around here somewhere. I don't remember when that got made. There he is. Oh no, that's Dedicapad. I guess? Oh, I don't know.
What the hell is that name?
Dedicapad. Yeah, I don't know.
Dedicapad.
I don't like it. He looks like trouble. All right. Who do I gotta sell arms to get like free slaves? Okay. Because I feel like slavery is like the next thing to do. Looks like there's a good number of slaves. I could go to Karanka, but that would take forever, or I could go to Castle Drakenhof. Get like.
Yeah, like the greenskins are not that tough. It's just that like I'm distracted. I'm somewhere else, so they're just walking over, taking big goblin-y shits on everything.
Yep, that is how they
I
function.
mean, they'd be orky shits in this case.
Like, dude, I could hardly care less. Just other colored species.
Oh my. Sorry, just had a horrible coughing fit for some reason. I think it was involved watching me getting banned. Thanks to, no, just kidding.
I said species, not races.
Oh.
Why do you have never mind. You know what? That way lies madness. For whatever reason, one of your convoys has fucking Graveguard on it.
Yeah, he went to Castle Drakenhof once. And now
okay.
And like because like when your convoys go to places for the first time, you don't just get like the item which you'll probably take off of them and give to somebody else. You'll also get like units from them. Like one of my other the other one that's just left the place has a Shagoth, a Dragon Ogre Shagoth. One of my other convoys has what does one of my other ones have? He has. Oh, I can't click on them right now because they aren't active. Although, is this it? Yeah, one of them's got a Soul Grinder and a Hydra, and Mammoths, and the other one has a Black Dragon and Fiends of Slanesh and Hydras, and Mammoths and an Arachnorc Spider.
Man,
my convoys collect a lot of weird shit. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, speaking of weird shit, like I got a good look at the 20 stack that Kolek pulled out of his butthole, and it's not small. Like 2 cards of Chaos Knights. One of them is the Regiment of Renown. 2 cards of Dragon Ogres, 2 cards of Chaos Spawn, one of which is the Weird Spawn, 2 cards of Forsaken, one of which is the Demon Spew, and 1 card of Aspiring Champions. The rest of it is filler. That's like half filler. That's not a crappy stack.
Yeah. Well, I figured out that if I'm gonna take care of these silly little lizard men, I have to get rid of the faction that creates the spirit of the jungle first. So that's one of them, and he actually looks pretty strong. So they probably have a pretty good field army down there. So for those wondering, Nakai is a lizard man character who is a horde lizard, but when he takes a city, he creates a vassal faction and basically gifts that city to them. And they will not defend themselves unless you perform a rite that like makes them build an army that they will then use to defend themselves. And the other thing is the Nakai mostly gets his money from basically asking his vassal to give him money, which is kind of interesting.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. So, like, you can't be everywhere to defend his thing, but you can also, like, try and get them to help themselves. But Nakai is a big, dangerous problem that we'll need to be very careful of. I have commenced, like... I really feel like I could probably start getting away with some things, but, like, in terms of, like, giving my units more power, but it's like, I just don't know yet. I did, however, take a seat in the tower that will give me, that will just, like, every so often will give me a, move up the unit limit on certain units, so I won't have to spend armaments on that shit as much now.
I'm pretty sure Limerick is down to 1 settlement now. Or that may have been his last, I can't quite tell because the greenskins have been greenskinning me.
I'm gonna take. I'll take a look at what's it called? Oh, this boy got a double dose of confidence in his. My ally has been attacked. Okay, so
Karak Azul.
Doesn't like Soul
he's
anymore.
Yeah, he's popped off on
literally
Soul.
1 settlement, and his power rank is dead last. So
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not really.
It's a Hail Mary.
that scared.
It's a Hail Grimnir. A Hail Valleya? Actually, would it be a Hail Valleya?
Holy
Oh, dude,
crap.
I think he got destroyed the turn he declared war on me.
Yeah, that
No,
happens
never
That's
sometimes.
Dark Azor, and that's a different meaningless or dwarf power.
Okay, so the game wants me to sack this to get, like, cash bonuses, so I will. There you go, game. I did what you asked, and now I'm gonna occupy it as an outpost.
Okay, yeah, so Limerick is down to his last settlement. So I got the revenge that you were incapable of getting for you.
I didn't want revenge. I just wanted him out.
He wanted to be left alone! He's just like, why would they leave me alone? I should just give my hobgoblins, like, charge bonuses.
I am a dragon!
Yelling just yells, I am a dragon at me. I'm like, I'm not impressed. I need to...
Okay, fine. I'll pay 7 raw materials, finally, to just get you to stop yelling at me to repair this stupid gold smelter.
Okay. It could be that Nakai is currently deceased and just ramming his head against Clan Eshin. It's really hard to tell from here. Man, that'll be really cool once he gets that. And that... more weapon skill. 385, that's pretty nice. How much of that is like... Yeah, armor piercing damage, 287. Zatan's weapon strength at the moment is like 569.
Nice.
Nice. He's definitely a killy boy. Although, to be perfectly honest, like, I reckon Grimgor would have smoked him at equal level.
Yeah, like, there's a big difference between level 30 and level 15.
Yeah,
Like,
if they were like,
it's
if
just-
they were like on equal footing, Grimgor just would have rolled Zatan up and fucking smoked him like a cigar.
I imagine that that in that random one-off, he probably also wasn't equipped with stuff like Git Snake.
That's a good point. Although,
Like that's one of the big reasons why AI lords are always so bloody scary when you run into them is that, like, from turn, like, 3 or whatever, they're all assumed to have done all of their big quests, and they've got all of their unique gear. Their unique gear is just horrifying.
Nothing to sneeze at, especially with Archeon. Archeon becomes an absolute crazy boy.
Oh my
when that
lord!
stuff gets
Yeah,
going.
like he's a good duelist when you first run into him, and then he just turns into hell's own fury.
He straps a rocket to his
Okay.
ass and gets
So you
swooshing.
guys are gonna have to hold on a second while I move.
Yeah, that's okay.
The goblin horde has to move out.
Yeah, we definitely accept that there are a lot of goblins. Oh my god, that is great. That is a great visual effect. I don't like one of the terracotta soldiers in the Cathay region just has lava pouring out of its mouth plate, like just spilling down its chest, roiling
Nice.
into a great sort of like lava cavern that's just like ripped open in the earth.
That was somebody's job. It was somebody's job to animate that. Boy, did they have fun with it.
Because yeah, like we have like chaos corruption is rife across Cathay now, or as I like to call it, you know, the price of progress. That was a thing I remember. Like I when like years and years ago now, I was listening to this thing on a radio about how this town a mine was going to be opened up there, and it was basically like originally like a tourism town, but it didn't really have the facilities enough to be able to like handle the sheer number of people that were going to be coming in. And when they were like in a radio interview with this suit that worked for like the PR people who basically, you know, defend environmental disasters and whatever else they do, he just goes, "Oh, well, to have you know, like he basically he regarded it as just like, oh, to have a problem of progress, I guess. Like, oh wow, they're complaining because now they have, like, you know, they've got too many people that they can't handle it, and it's just like,
Yeah, that is
That
is
is
the source of like every refugee crisis on the planet. Obviously, this isn't exactly the same thing, but you know, like maybe there might be a moment where you could have a spot of
oh yeah, Nakai's mad at
empathy
me.
for it. Douche.
Yep, Nakai has declared war on me. I just don't know where he is. Oh, he's strength rank 9, so there must be quite a few armies here. I know he's nearby. I was kind of lucky he didn't attack me on that turn, because I was in forced march stance.
My goblins are always in force march.
That's also why they keep getting killed. Well, actually, they keep getting killed because they're goblins.
Ambush foil. It's seriously got to be Astrogoth. I'm gonna try this again. Zamnil the Father slips into ambush stance.
Sorry about this. I've just got a convoy encounter that I'm sort of weighing up my options on, because like they've got a pretty decent stack and 2 hell cannons, or I could kill like my unit. I'm gonna like kill my unit of dwarf blunderbusses to get out of that fight, because there was no way I was winning that one. They had actually got like a pretty strong army. Anyway, Nakai declaring war on me has made it a lot easier to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. So now I just have to make sure I know where Nakai is. Because if I know where Nakai is, I can sort of, you know, take care of him.
Move him.
I'll just have to help out Clan Eshin and hope they don't get too mad at moving in their territory.
Makaziya Thaumansi. Anfa Grimazul.
Yeah, you better run Zhao Ming. And then get caught and murdered, because I guess that's how it goes. Man,
That is precisely how it goes.
Oh, that explains why it was a Pyrrhic victory. He's got Iron Guts. And admittedly, I only have Hobgoblins. Well, that's just prime.
Amazon Prime.
Stroll, hurry!
I have found one small scaling issue vis-a-vis my goblin horde.
Gee whiz, what might that be?
Having to
Only-
micromanage them.
No, it's only 3 at a time can fit through this mountain pass, so I can't actually bring them all to bear on Azag.
Oh,
He's standing
no.
here. He's standing here in march stance, and he's alone. He's got a Wastek, but he's alone in march stance, like the perfect opportunity to attack. But I can only get 3 of them in there. The other ones can't join him.
You have like 8 there, probably.
Oh, the problems
I
of
have
progress.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. Can I like? Yeah, and I can't like march around him either. No, this is not so good. See, maybe I can like pixel manage it and get them a little closer, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I need to start building.
Now, okay, so
money
the absolute
buildings.
most I'm gonna get is this. So let's see if this works. Oh my god, it worked! I get a close victory on him.
Oh my lord.
Dude, I am wiping out Azag, his full stack and his Wastek with nothing but goblins.
You live such a charmed life.
This is cursed.
I want to show you this. This is so hilarious. Casualties, medium. It's okay. Can I? Well, whatever. This is happening. Okay, Azag's down, including his Wastek, and all it cost me was, wow, it cost me only 4 cards of goblins out of the 80 that I brought.
You live such a charmed life.
Wow, my dudes gained a lot of, like, they gained 5 ranks from that. So
It
now
was a
they're-
big
they're-
fight, you know.
So
like,
now they're
like,
level 6 because they were level 1.
And they
Good
get the trait
lord.
for killing Azhag as well, which is like 30% spell resistance.
Wow, he's got to be super pissed now.
He's just gonna be yelling at his hat for a while. Don't worry about it.
Imagine losing his wall stack because someone had a bigger wall stack that was just all goblins. Dude, now I'm imagining them like standing on each other's shoulders, like 40 tall each.
Just mecha goblin. It's like that one. That was like that one Voltron toy where there's just like 30 vehicles glued together. In this case, it's like 30 stacks of goblins.
the only chance they've got. So, you know, they might as well leverage it.
Hey, look! It's clearly paying
Yeah,
off.
dude, my goblins barely took a scratch from that. Like, I lost 4 cards, and only the main stack even had casualties.
I'm just laughing at that. My goblins barely suffered a scratch. Just like a pile of like 100 goblins just dead, squished on the ground.
Oh, it was way more than hundreds. It was...
This is what we call acceptable casualties.
He's just got such a deranged sense of scope now, since like he only has his goblins. I'm like so excited for like the end of the world scenario, which we probably won't get to this stream. We're only at like turn 66, and it's like the end game scenario at least starts to kick in at like turn 100.
Well, I was kind of sweating there because Azag was a pretty big threat, and now the only other threat I have are the greenskins, and once I circumcise them, I think I'll be all right.
Circumcised them. What a wonderful way to put it.
After I'm just stunlocked now. Like, what are you doing over there? Is that how you break them to becoming laborers?
I mean, I presume they got no other options.
I'm real worried about like the next time we all go into the Tower of Zar and this motherfucker is gonna just be like wearing a necklace and it's just gonna have like a large collection of goblin foreskins dangling from it. I'm really just like troubled.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just like, Traz, what have you been doing with your time? I have been collecting foreskins.
I fucking can't with that.
We're just like,
Oh my god.
Alright. Now, hold on a minute. I gotta recruit a lot of goblins.
Oh my
Lord
god.
not moved, which-
He's industrialized the bar mitzvah. I can't believe this. Was that even like the correct thing?
Hey, I
Utterly
definitely
amazing.
though. I gotta sort out my raw materials problem because the greenskins they went after basically my entire industrial base. So we're gonna have to get some greenskin revenge. Oh hey, I can build this. I can build this here monument. Oh, this is so cool. Volcanic deposits, Inca man raw materials. Okay, this is cool. I'm building this. It's very expensive, but I'm building it.
Yeah.
Volcanic deposit sounds like what everybody gets really excited about in Dwarf Fortress. You finally dig deep enough to get some magma. It's like finally I can make some real forges.
I
had one map where I was doing Tiny Fort, and I actually there was magma, but it wasn't accessible because the caverns were basically impenetrable. Wait, what's this? Oh, their attack. He has a wasp stack too. The greenskins also have. No wonder they've been marching up and down.
Scarsnake's up to his usual tricks, I see. The Scarsnake with his own goblin excesses.
This is utterly outrageous.
The sheer amount of like power he has against you now.
No. Like.
Oh, okay.
So, Kolek came out because I had one guy in prank stance. Same tactic you and I have used 1,000 fucking times, right?
Yep.
The only difference is I now have Zamnil the Father in prank stance.
Because Astrogoth
He
is just so
actually
bad
has
at
a
it.
10% less chance to succeed
And it keeps
than
working.
Astrogoth. But he failed to spot my ambush, and now I'm going to wipe his stack. Probably about 85% of his shit, losing 2 orc laborers. Close victory. Like,
Go for it.
less chance to succeed, but he actually does it.
You know what? I'm just starting to think the old man in the loud clanking walking frame probably just doesn't have good stealth.
Yeah, I don't like. Is he genuinely bugged?
Don't know. Like when we were playing together and I played as him, I ambushed Archeon. Remember? So I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man.
I am like I'm just completely flabbergasted. I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Yeah.
Are you also flummoxed?
I'm not deaf. I'm flummoxed.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, so
Final-
yeah, the greenskin stack is way too tough for me to deal with right now. I gotta figure out something else.
If I want to keep chasing these guys, I'm gonna have to take this because otherwise it's just gonna get in the way. We'll see if they turn around and try and attack me. I somehow think I can probably kill like those 2 stacks of lizard men
Wait a second.
through sheer weight of fire,
What are-
so I'm not too worried.
Oh, that's your convoy. Your convoy's all the way over here.
Yeah, they go on very long journeys. I've got a convoy I think heading to one's going to Castle Drakenhof and the other one's going to Grungzint, I think. Oh no, one's going to the Silver Tower of Sorcerers and the other one is going to Castle Drakenhof. And he's almost there actually. He's at Essen and he's gonna head down to Castle Drakenhof.
So do you have visibility on that area there? Can you see my little goblin horde?
I should be able to, yeah.
It's currently standing next to Essen.
All right.
I'll have to
There we
flick through
go.
my active stacks to look at him. So there we go, Kulani Ashcloud. So yeah, okay. So for everybody who hasn't been seeing this, because obviously this has all been happening off screen. Sol has just been making goblins. I do see some hobgoblins in there, but you know they are still like a goblin.
Those are the survivors from my original Lord's army.
He has not actually gotten. My sanity demands I do not engage with that statement any further.
So what I do is every time I conquer a city, I then dismantle all of the buildings that aren't to make money, because I don't need to build the military units. That just gives me more money to recruit goblins. Super
So there's
efficient.
someone at Creative Assembly just like staring out, and everyone just else going, "Hey man, what's wrong?" And he just goes, "There's some guy out there playing Chaos Dwarves, and all he's been doing is building goblins. He knocks down every single building, and fucking and that makes troops because he only wants to build goblins." He just like throws his hands in the air and goes,
This is all
"Why?
I can do.
How
Like,
much dev
deep
time?" And he
cleansing
just
breath in and out, man.
just gonna make sure there's not anything I can spend raw resources on to build. No, it looks like pretty good. Aside from this place, which I could build an animal store, which can be upgraded into a tusk market, which can be upgraded into a tusk combat. Why is it an animal store? A store that procures and sells the tusks of various creatures. Okay, that's a really weird thing to call it. It's like basically I would say it's like a pet shop, except obviously we're not. It's not exactly like that.
Province effects, Portent of Doom.
Should
okay,
I give
sure, why not?
should I give someone in my manufactory something? Because I could give sundering attacks. I could give frenzy to all of my dudes. What about my ranged options here? Like they could get magical fucking shot, extra powder, which is a passive ability that basically just makes your ammo, like for the first few shots, just do way more damage. How much will that cost me?
The tower looks so sad.
48. So I'd still be making a good clip of armaments
What do you
every
mean?
turn.
Tower looks sad.
Like, RoboGuy has literally everything.
Well, I mean, you know why that is.
I know exactly why that is, because I cannot claim seats and you absolutely refuse to.
God damn it. You know what? That's it, cool guy. It's time for me to get belligerent. I'll be right back.
Okay, so there we go. I haven't even like upped the limit on any of like my other things, which is kind of funny. Yeah. I could give these guys like stuff. What do they get later? Fucking immune to contact effects. cause fear. Just like everything I run is just fucking stupid.
How is this dork not suffering attrition? I have you under siege, boy.
There we go. Just threw some. I wanted to build the Tusk building, but I didn't have enough resources, and it was bothering me. So I grabbed some goblins and I threw them in the blender. So yeah, now all of my blunderbusses, and if I ever build any, the Hellglaives, they will have like the first few shots just do explosive damage. Okay, so that guy's heading towards my territory, and he's just gonna start trying to like backcap everything while running away from me.
Crooked Moon is attacking Soul.
No, so that was his big ass wall stack. He took one of my territories, but he stayed there. So I sieged it with an inferior army just to prevent him from being able to recruit that turn while my other armies converge on him.
Yep. So,
Kolek
is...
Go ahead.
Kolek is asking for peace.
Yep.
I have him surrounded, and now he's asking for peace. Go
Hasn't he
straight to
asked for
hell,
peace
buddy.
multiple times now, and you keep saying no because you're just like really mad that that this has gone on so long?
Yeah, this is personal. This is about revenge.
So I want to point something out. In every Immortals campaign I played, the Orthodoxy and the Ice Court always get completely fucking wrecked. There's just so much like with Wintertooth and Scave and everything, they just get completely wrecked. If I zoom out right now, they are like they exploded huge. Look at them.
The multiplayer games do strange things to like AI behavior. They're
Because,
they're trying to keep track of a lot more stuff, and I do tend to find when I'm playing multiplayer with you guys, certain factions do a lot better than they normally do.
Like, look at the Orthodoxy. They have expanded like east and west. and the Empire lands are now all in the hands of the Ice Court. Like, they're huge now.
Yeah. You know. I guess they wanted warmer climates to hang out in.
Goodbye, Kolek. You
Oh
will
man,
not be
I had a
missed.
trade agreement with that guy. What the fuck?
So,
Holy crap.
so after I goblin boned Azag, I don't know what the verb I want to use there for that. He dropped from power rank 6 to 64.
Good.
I bet he's regretting that
His
goblins
life
exist.
choices. Defeat the following lords in
Hey,
battle.
cool guy, what's your
Control
research
here.
rate? Was it this game or the other one that you had problems with your research rate?
And well, I never
No,
did.
it was
You-
me.
like, you
It was
had
me.
some-
What happened to
Oh,
me
you,
was
okay.
my research rate got curtailed because because we discovered that that the actual like the steel technology thing was basically like destroying my research rate, which we
Right,
didn't
yeah.
actually think
I don't
happened previously, but like there were two dark elf casters in my area stealing technology from me, and that's actually what tanked it down. Like, there's no other explanation for it, really.
Yeah, like we never actually tested that offline, but it's the only explanation we could come up with. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed is that, like, I was really overlooking fishing for units that had bonuses to tech, because it can make a big difference. Like,
Yeah.
like just getting 10% doesn't matter, but getting to 20%, that takes a 5 turn down to 4 turns.
It
Yeah.
does.
And that's a lot. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but that's a lot. A lot.
I mean,
Well, yeah, when the techs are all taking between like 4 and 10 turns, like that's a big deal.
That adds up.
Okay, so hey, can you see Essen now, Robokai?
I think
just this visual right now.
I might still have them. I think they've still got one more turn before they arrive at Drakenhof. No, I can't see it anymore. Oh no, I
Oh,
can
it's-
see it just barely. Yeah. Just a whole bunch of almost, pretty much just identical dwarf leaders, and when I click on them, I don't even see their cards. I just see goblins.
I mean, there's nothing distinguishable about them.
Yeah,
All they are is a like a command unit for the goblins assigned
Yeah,
to
it's
them.
like if it was like Rome Total War where you didn't need a commander leading an army, you could just have like a unit as a captain leading an army. You would just have goblins and you wouldn't even bother having.
I
the chaos.
appreciate how they're even breathing at the same rate.
Yes, exactly. They've all got the same sort of open mouth. I can't close my mouth because I have like really weird underbite face.
God, he's got to be so like, as I guess, be so pissed at me right now.
Well, Nakari's got the sword of Cain. I wonder how Nakari's doing right now. Actually, there's so much of the
She's
map
got the sword of Cain. I think she's doing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've seen a lot of weird factions get the Sword of Cain and it hasn't helped them shit. Also, if anybody has bad terms with Archeon, I've got military access with him, so he may attack you from my territory. I'm not gonna.
I think I'm on pretty good terms with Archeon. Hang on, let me.
I
let me
hope so.
look.
Also, I gotta say, I really love that the first entry in the blue line for these dwarf dudes is ambush bonus.
Yeah, I definitely got that, and it didn't help me at all.
A lot
Ow.
of.
Okay, so that sack of dwarves that I wiped Azag with, there was 6 of them. They had anywhere from 60 to 90% chance. They all made their rolls. He didn't spot any of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, hey, there's Bellicor. Wow, Bellicor's in a really fucking weird spot. Bellicor is currently in the regions that would normally be Hellebrons. Hellebron has been wiped out, and Valkyr has unsurprisingly taken most of it. Bellicor is just hanging around there. He's not at war with Valkyr. He's just up in those regions, up at Koark, which is like really just not a place for him to be. Yeah, Valkyr has taken Nagarond.
I noticed Nagaron
Yeah.
died last turn. I was just like, huh, that's not typical.
Yeah, like Malekith be dead, yo. I kind of know it's because I've got like the access agreements with Cool Guy for like seeing his troops, so I can see his dudes, so I can see Soul's convoy trailing your convoy, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I am now. I'm sieging him again, and I've dropped to close defeat now with the second stack, but I don't think I can do anything until the third stack arrives.
I just need to pack in a few more gob.
The third of 8.
Goblin apply directly.
No, I currently have 9 active goblin stacks.
Goblin apply directly to the forehead. Goblin apply directly to the forehead.
Directly to the everything.
Goblin apply goblin to the goblin.
When in doubt, more goblin.
Honestly, I guess the start of the next stream will just be because we don't really have any more like problem characters like killing Cool Guy. I
Sure, one will surface.
Oh wow! This guy just swung around to attack my one of my settlements, and it's a Pyrrhic victory for the settlement.
Okay.
That's very unfortunate
Thanks.
for the lizards. I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised by that.
Pretty rarely does that, but they do sometimes. I notice it's more likely when you're attacking a settlement. It's like you're sieging a settlement, and it's right there on the edge. They're much more likely to do it.
Yeah, it just kind of surprises me. Also, Eshin has just asked for its third non-aggression pact with me. It's like it's they've asked for and ended the non-aggression pact twice now, and now they've asked for it for a third time.
Oh, I'm getting attacked by these vampire dudes, and they're definitely going to cause us some problems because.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are a pain in the butt.
So Helmut Gorst is the zombie apocalypse. We had a off-stream 3-player game which we won't be continuing because Kairos favorite was unkind to Cool Guy, but I basically dominated like so much of the map. And Sol was extremely drunk and didn't realize it was me, and he kept talking about wanting to fight me. Like fight like this undead dudes. I'm just like, no, don't do that. They're cool. They're cool with me. Don't do that. Like I wouldn't tell him it was me until finally he went, wait a minute.
It took him like a dozen
He
turns
was
to
drunk.
realize it was you.
He was very drunk, but he did also not attack. So you know, like. Let's just see.
I thought it was great all around. I don't care about the excuses, whys, and wherefores. I just thought it was a great story.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
right.
there's Nakai. I have spotted Nakai. Unfortunately, he has a pretty ugly-looking stack.
You know what? Why don't you go like actually properly sit in the settlement and regenerate everything?
I think my best
Master
bet
Death will go forward.
is to like prank stance at the Shrine of Alchemist. I could also buy myself some cannons for the army, which might actually improve my general livingness. So yeah, let's get rid of 2 hobgoblin units and buy the 2 Regiment of Renowned Hell Cannons.
2 Regiment of Renown Hell Cannons. Oh, there's a phrase that'll keep you up at night.
Yeah, because like there's the Ice-Forged Legion, one, which is armor-piercing missiles, I get. Like, I don't know what the difference really is between them. They look both the same to me. So I'm not entirely sure if there is any difference between them.
The third stack of relief goblins has arrived, and that bumps it up to Pyrrhic victory.
Oh, there you go. What is the difference?
And now that you mention it, I can recruit a bunch of regiments of renown that I'd never picked up, so I guess I'll do that.
I think there's more
Might
units.
as well.
There's more units in the Ice-Forged Legion, and the Soul of Damnation has better. Let me just compare. Better melee attack and melee defense. Okay. All right. Yep. There we go. Conscriptor is kicking in. I'm now getting my my limits on certain things increased, so I'll be able to at some point put more Infernal Guard into my armies without having to spend money.
I'm currently evaluating losses. I will lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will lose 9 cards of goblins, and that's it. And I wipe out the green skin main stack and their WA stack.
But you'll make so many friends.
That actually probably will endear you pretty well to if anything remains of the Empire. I mean, I'm not clear that that it does, considering there is anything left of it, considering where you are. But you know,
So
whatever.
Carl Franz is sitting in wherever's like whatever's left of the Empire, and a messenger runs and goes, my emperor! The dwarves have come to aid us!" And Carl Franz looks out the window and just sees all these goblins and just turns to the messenger and just goes, "Are you fucking high right now?" "Okay, my lord, but no, look there's a dwarf in there." He's like squints, he's got like the spyglass out, and he's like, "What the fuck?" What is... It's like...
Chaos Dwarves, my lord. Ah!
It's just like, everything about this. It does not have my consent.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. Well. Let's cycle through my stuff. See if there's anything cool to build before I start spending my money. I could Bay Chai, I could level up, I don't really care. High Chai, however, I definitely should level up because I can get more out of High Chai. Actually, what I should be doing is going to my convoys. Alright. Ereshkigal Dracula. You need to get back on the horse again. And by the horse I mean get out there with the train and woo get us more slaves. I'm still not gonna go to Karon.
Reminded me of that Bob Rub shit.
I'm still not going to Karon Kar with this guy because like the entirety of the journey of Karon Kar is like high threat from bandits, whereas Bay of Blades, or as I like to call it, Beyblades, it's a lot less scary. So let's Beyblade.
And of all of the sensations of our youth,
You mean
like
dwarf don't have consent
definitely
from
one of the
goblins.
dumbest.
I mean, the goblins are basically operating without like consenting to what the Chaos Dwarves are doing to them. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, all of the greenskins here are slaves. Like there's no consent here.
Yeah, especially what apparently the mass circumcision project that's going on with Soul apparently.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're circumcising all of the
lord.
goblins, I think.
Don't even remember the horrors you were admitting to like 15 minutes ago.
Does that mean he's either just made the order and it's happening and he doesn't care anymore, or has he like the order ceased and he's no longer circumcising goblins?
That was what the past is in the past.
Hey, what you guys don't understand is that circumcising a goblin improves its fertility.
I definitely need to be more drunk for this. I'm getting a beer myself.
Was it you editing the Silent Hill wiki?
Stay.
For those who don't know, there was a thing in the Silent Hill community where the biggest wiki they used, some dude in a pretty senior position, I think, and it took them so long to get rid of this guy, was basically editing all of like the entries for like monsters and other stuff because he was convinced that like the monster designs and everything all related to circumcision. And so like it took so long to get rid of this guy. But it was just like just everything was apparently to him was about that. So like if you ever want to just go on a deep dive, I'm sure there's like a YouTube video up about it. You know, like it's and I don't want to start seeing Wikipedia entries for Total War Warhammer 3 with goblin entries about circumcision. Okay, you leave that out.
Oh
there. Don't do
lord!
that. Okay.
Sounds like that one time, like friggin'
Yeah,
who was
I was telling everyone about it. The Silent Hill editor. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, a different one.
So Kugath alright. Kugath wants a non-aggression pact. Sure, buddy.
Sneezy man wants non-aggression.
No, I was gonna tell the story about the time that frickin' it wasn't Jon Stewart. It was Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert is just like, hey, You know, everybody just blindly trusts Wikipedia, so if you just put something on Wikipedia, it makes it true. And he was just like, we could say that you know, elephants are no longer endangered, and then that's just true. And so many people went to Wikipedia to put exactly that on Elephants' page. Wikipedia had to protect it for like 2 years afterward.
It happens a lot to them constantly. This guy wants military access, but he's at war with like so many people that like I'm on decent terms with, and would probably be on better terms with if he just vanished. So I wish they'd hurry up and kill them, but apparently like they just haven't died yet. I'm just like,
Yeah, I gotta say, with the greenskins on my west and those vampires on my east, like it's looking pretty spicy now.
yeah, that's what
Ooh,
that
buddy.
can happen.
So I like the beer I got is a limited release from Boulevard called Churro Grande. It is an imperial brown ale with cinnamon in it, and it is smooth. I gotta get you some of this, Soul.
I gotta get you some of these goblins.
They're fresh. Fresh.
For a certain definition of fresh, I suppose.
I mean, they're freshly cut goblin.
Fuck, dude.
Unrelated.
Sorry.
Unrelated. I have a box of what I call Cheerios that like you to try.
Oh no.
They're a little leathery.
I like how Nakai just like randomly turns into a floating pyramid whenever he wants to like construct stuff as a horde. I still don't think I have the capacity to like deal with him just yet. So I'm just gonna slide over to the Shrine of the Alchemist. You can get in there, dude. Okay, maybe not. Now, yeah, because I'm not in the camp stance, I can't like globally purchase more dwarves. Need to be careful about how I engage Nakai. I need to lure him in and punch him. I can't just let him do what he wants.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Well, he ain't gotten away with
Right.
Yeah, he ain't taken anything yet. He sent one stack to like a place and that stack died. So, you know, like whatever floated his boat, buoyancy more than likely, did not really work out for him this time. Have I? Okay, so the caravans are still good for another turn. That's good. It's time to
So
scan.
the greenskins, after I took out, so they attacked me with their other stack. They lost, even though I lost like two stacks of goblins, but I didn't lose any of the lords. They're down to strength rank 102 now, so I'm pretty sure that I can just go floor them, and then I can deal with the vampires.
It's entirely
And
possible.
that's excluding my goblins over Nazag territory. They have survived way beyond expectations. It's definitely looking good for their goblin performance review.
Well, I have like one more turn to mop up these Norskins that I'm fighting with, and then I will free up to go do something else. What I will probably do is start rampaging down south and see how much of Greasus Goldtooth I can beat up on my way down to help you.
I'm sitting here biting my thumb because all I can think to myself is severance payments.
So all the goblins, they have a prepaid retirement plan. It is their replacements will dig them a grave. Actually,
buddy.
it's not a grave. It's more of a hole in the ground. Actually, it's not really a hole in the ground. It's just you shove them into the ditch. I wouldn't even call it a ditch. Really.
Is this related to the circumcision? Is this the package deal? Is this their circumcision?
we just over here being incredibly cursed, and I apologize to everybody listening.
On the plus side, wait, can I get more regiments of renown? No, I'm not high enough rank yet. Okay, I just gonna recruit more goblins, I guess.
Okay, I'm giving all my Chaos Dwarf warriors frenzy. Fuck it.
So I can build 14 blunderbusses and 8 magma cannons. No, 8 hell cannons. Yeah, 8 hell cannons and 14 blunderbusses, but I can't because they're too expensive. And the goblin, the mighty goblin, like he's really overlooked. Oh wait, I gotta spend a lot of skill points. So every time I attack a settlement now, I have 6 fucking dwarves. I gotta go do something with their points. We are Legion. How come his entire skill tree, there's nothing that like makes goblins better? It's all like dwarves and shit.
Well, because
I don't know, dude.
Because the goblins were always just meant to be like the stopgap.
Yeah, like maybe because they are the literal dumbest thing that they have out there, and were never really intended for combat. That's why they're literally called laborers on their fucking card.
Okay, then why did they just punk Azag without breaking a sweat?
This skink and this like Cathayan wizard really do just be hanging out together.
Like I feel like we need to somehow get Soul to read the Go Trek books just because like the stupid fucking logic in those books will jive very well with him.
Oh, I have a commandment. Why did I get a commandment? Oh, because I took Griffin Wood now.
Mm-hmm. I don't even look. I don't think we're the bad guys. I think we're the awful guys.
Like we're the worst guys.
We're just the shit guys.
We are the guy. No, that reference is too stupid even for me.
You don't want to be the guy?
I was going to make a Dr. McNinja joke.
What's a Dr. McNinja?
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Oh, hey,
I
Kugath,
didn't make
you
the
want an
joke.
unaggression pact? Oh, you know what? I will say yes for now.
Nobody wants non-aggression pacts with me.
Yeah, which is really odd, because I would have thought a lot of people would not want to be in your bad books because you could drown them in goblins.
I don't... It's kind of upsetting. Oh, now Vlad declared war on me.
I'm really glad
Well,
I didn't get into like a defensive pact
actually.
with you.
Holy shit.
He's pretty tough too. He's rank 6. He's at war with a lot of people too. Oh, so am I.
Yeah, he needs to take the Empire, and
you keep
unfortunately,
dragging me into more of them.
it's really kind of funny because I'm in a sort of I'm in an alliance with you, cool guy, and you're in an alliance with Soul. So every time we get someone decked on us, you get dragged into it. But I'm not with Soul, and he's not with me, so we aren't getting involved in one another's conflicts.
Yeah, it's just bad news for me.
Yeah.
24/7.
It's just like I'm not entirely sure how or why it's working out like that, but it's definitely how or whying like that. Ooh, I'm just gonna let that die. I never fight any battles with my convoys because it always feels like they die too easy. Okay, so let's run my dudes. Where's that cute skyboat?
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I pressed
Cute
way
skyboat.
too far east. Like, there's no way I can defend any of this territory, so I think I'm just gonna send my goblins home.
He's full goblin retreat. All right,
You
so
can abandon the settlements on your way out if you want.
No, I mean, by goblin retreat, I'm disbanding the armies. And I'll just let Vlad do whatever he wants, because I'm not interested in defending this shit from him.
let's
On
see.
the other hand, that means I have a few turns where I can just go, like, raise shit.
Yeah, the Silver Tower of Sorcerers is still just not very safe. But I think Grung Zint pays better anyway, so let's just do a little bit of weapons trade to Grung Zint.
Oh man, I am using the crap out of that sell labor button ever since I found it.
Okay, so now it's time to slide into ambush stance. No game, don't pull that away. And stand in ambush. Although I don't think the ambush is going to work because there are so many enemy heroes standing around nearby. Are they stealing? No, they're not stealing research from me. What are they doing? What are you guys hanging out for? Like, what are you hoping to achieve there? I assume they steal research if they can. Maybe they don't have enough money. Doesn't seem likely.
What the hell? Grung Zint is owned by Leonker.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I've been
Why
I've
not?
been
We'll do
I've been
that.
selling like war gear to them for quite a while now.
Yeah, like
I think I think we're
they're
both
paying
confused.
really well for it, so whatever.
We're-
Sending guns their way.
Yeah, we're both just kind of staring at it, just going, "What are we doing?" And they're just like, "I don't really know, man. Like we're just we're just doing this, I guess." God, do I wanna? I feel like I need to build
So
money-making
Archaon,
enterprises.
gave me a trade deal, and now I can negotiate a non-aggression pact with him.
Well, that's good.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Please kill literally everybody else, Mr. Everchosen.
Huh. That's weird. Why doesn't it let me claim that one? Let me go back out and go back in again. Weird. Is it not going to let me claim that one because that would get me too many global abilities? Uh-oh. we might be running into trouble.
We might have a problem.
But no, but that lord ability still works. So why does that one? Oh no, it's letting me claim it now. But at the same time, these ones are pretty good too. Let's grab that one. There we go. And next time I can claim a seat, I'll claim one and it'll give us all access to one extra convoy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please do the industry district.
Yeah, the
I would
industry
really
district is
appreciate
being
that.
the industry district is being industried. It's being districted.
Oh my god.
They were sensible
So-
words I just spoke.
Okay. Sell me. Okay. Sell more labor. Yes.
Man.
Upgrade the mines, upgrade everything. Let's
Really?
get things done.
Really should have been pushing for unilateral agreements research a lot sooner.
Yeah, but I saw that one about
'Cause
15
that's-
turns ago and was
yeah.
just like, yep, that's worth heading for.
I mean, convoy cartographers is also good, and you basically get access to both of them after getting arms monopoly. So
I unfortunately haven't been able to get up that high because I am pretty strangled on raw materials, which is why I'm selling labor so I can upgrade my mines.
yeah, and fair enough too. Should I? No. I think my worker levels at the moment are not conducive towards blendering any of my goblins. So I will refrain from goblin blendering. I'm just thinking now, Carl Franz looking out the window as like Vlad approaches like all of the goblins, and then like just these Chaos Dwarves in charge just like unchain them and just go, "You're free!" And they all just immediately start raiding everything, and Carl's just like got this even less happy look on his face.
Be warned, my mood is dark.
He's like, he just like turns to like one of his men. Men, we need to start writing a book of grudges. Just keep thinking about the text like sorry the AI speech someone did of the Carl
God.
Franz hates lizard men posts where he just complains about the lizards with spears.
So fucking good.
It's kind of funny too because when you think about it, the actual instances of like Carl Franz fighting lizard men, like obviously I'm guessing that's like a multiplayer post because Carl Franz would not really ever get engaged in a fight with the lizard men. Although it was Total Warhammer 2 actually, maybe that's where it came from because Nakai started in Albion sometimes. But even then, not really. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel. Oh my god, are you fucking joking?
Varg's dead.
Now I have a convoy encounter, and it says, slaughter sounds nice, massacre it is, both of which is fight the battle and gain cargo upon victory.
And it's against the dwarves.
It's against the dwarves. Okay, it's a Pyrrhic victory. I don't lose any cards. Fine. Fuck it.
Well, that's good, because usually when I get those, like, my fucking thing just gets wiped out.
Yeah, like, that's exactly what I was expecting. And I can ransom everybody back and get food, or and get money for it. And I need lots and lots and lots of money. So, we're good. That actually ended up being a good thing.
Okay, so can I actually kill the... No, I can't. I definitely would not be able to kill that stack as I am right now. Back in ambush stance, hope and pray, hope and pray. I don't really like my chances of this guy surviving against Nakai. Nakai's gonna fucking kill him so hard. It's gonna be depressing. I guess I could make him run and just sacrifice that location. Yeah, why don't I do...
That's odd.
Why don't I just do that instead?
Grand Cafe, whatever. Karakazul, whatever. Norska. That's strange. I didn't get the alert. Never mind. It's fine.
Well, that's maybe my boys can do it. I'm not hopeful. I'm producing enough of those. Just keep getting the camps up and running. More camps means more iron. Let's see if there's anything else I can, like, build right now. Well, I guess I should just pour resources into building this. I really should just, like, save and, like, get the, like, final tier on Amazon, Ohio, if anything. I'm always very tempted to just, like, put things in, but if I actually do this, then I'll be able to get, like, the final tier of a lot of, like, important things and, like, build Dreadquakes and get the Kadai Destroyer. So maybe I'll just do that. Maybe it's time I started saving my my raw materials. You know, like a responsible person.
What is responsible? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Everything hurts. Right now I'm trying to chase down this guy called Gorte, who got beat up fighting Eshin a bit, and his dudes are sort of restoring in, like, my territory, and I may even be able to swing Zatan around to fight Nakai, because if I can take out both of these stacks, Nakai's dead. He can't, like, and then I can just at my leisure destroy the defenders of the Great Plan, which is, like, good. Let's see how it goes. What's that stat say? Oh. Let's check that again. Have to right click it to look at it. I keep forgetting that you can't just, like, bring it up and look at it like a normal person. You have to go into fucking menus after menus. Oh yeah, so that's the Undying Will thing. That's pretty cool.
I like how, like, I don't know exactly what changed, but it used to be that I could recruit Chaos Dwarf warriors and blunderbusses from Seoul, and now the only thing I can recruit is goblins.
Yeah, well, remember that whole thing he talked about tearing down his facilities?
I thought he would like keep something going there.
No.
I don't know.
No,
like,
when he says it, he means it. He has demolished.
He apparently does mean exactly what he says.
He demolished every building that produced
last
anything that wasn't a goblin. And the only
It's funny because it's true.
and the only thing you can build from like that sort of thing is like don't you have an outpost from me? Or are we just not that allied, or whatever?
No, I'm recruiting a hell cannon from you right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you have one,
It's just,
like, in if you had one in like Amazon, Ohio or something, it would probably work out really well
That's
for you.
precisely where I have one. I can
Yeah.
recruit. I can recruit all sorts of amazing things from you.
Yeah.
It was just initially open to Soul. Just here's orcs, here's goblins. I hope that's one of your 2 things you want.
Well, the good news is I'm going to build. I'm gonna go like the tower. I'm gonna build my like in like 2 turns. I'm gonna start the construction on the Tower of Hashut. I'm probably going to use because I've got a convoy coming in with a lot of labor on it, so I'm gonna like basically just like sacrifice them to do it, and then I'm going to yeah, and then I'm gonna like advance my buildings up to make them even better. Because I've got like.
By the way, Soul, there is something on the red line that improves goblins.
What is that?
Fervent fodder.
Hold on a second. Let me take a
So
look.
it's on your lords on the red line for leveling them up. They have
Melee defense +6 is actually pretty important.
Yeah, okay. I completely missed that one because it was down a few pips.
Yeah, but like that's actually pretty important because their base melee defense is 16, so that's a pretty substantial bump.
and their leadership too, which means they can auto resolve die fast, less quickly, faster. I don't know. Actually, I don't understand.
It doesn't matter.
God,
None of this matters.
this is such a fucking tactical blunder on my part, though. Nakai is gonna spot me, like, easily. There are like 300 wizards just standing around pointing at me going, "Hey, giant lizard!" Because, you know, Orcathayans have, like, a heavy British accent. Look at that! That actually reminds me, I was listening to the radio yesterday, on the way back from my doctor's visit, where it turns out, like, I just horribly mangle myself and don't even notice. And they, like, the topic of conversation on it was, they were like, oh yeah, we're talking about, like, any particular trail you're going down, because apparently there's a big thing going on with the Kokoda track at the moment. In Papua New Guinea. The Kokoda track was this famous long track that basically starts in the northernmost part and goes all the way south to Port Moresby. And it's famous because the Australians fought a retreating battle against the Japanese during World War II all the way down the track. So it's sort of like a pilgrimage a lot of like people take to go visit that sort of place. But apparently there's like a lot of like feuding going on between tour operators over there at the moment, so that might have been what brought it up. But basically what's been happening is people have been like, any famous tracks or trails you've gone on, and this one guy was like, oh yes, well, I climbed, it's not a track, but I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. And I'm like, you sound like you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, you fuck. He has that voice that, oh yes, I had nothing better to do with my time than spend 5 days going, it was like, he said it was like 5 days up and then 2 days down. It's like, he spent a week just, like, climbing a fucking mountain. And let me tell you something, climbing a mountain, I was thinking about that. Climbing a mountain is like one of those things that like really just proves just how needlessly stupid human beings are when it comes to like something being in front of them that looks like it might be a complete pain in the ass to deal with. Because it's like, what do you get? Like, there's all you get from climbing a mountain, like a big mountain, right, is you get your life put in danger. And then, like he talked about when he reached the top, like because the oxygen was so thin, while he was up there, he lost sight in one of his eyes. So it's like you don't even get to properly enjoy the view while you're up there, because you've got a good chance that you might just go half blind or full blind while you're up there because you don't have enough oxygen. It's like there's nothing up there that's like, aside from the fact that you can stand up there and go, I did it, and then maybe die on the way back down. And now I'm not saying don't go climbing mountains, because obviously mountain climbing, you know, if you can do it, go for it, if you like to do it. But to me, it just sort of symbolizes humanity's just desire to just needlessly complicate their own existences.
So this is something that I have some thoughts on, you know, as a like because like it's one of the things that I do, right? I'm a hiker, and when I say like I'm a hiker, I mean I actually go to wilderness areas and go on 10, 15, 20 mile hikes just for the pure joy of seeing nature
The pure
and
sexual
walking
thrill.
forward.
Okay, we gotta fight this
Exactly.
battle. I gotta fight this battle. Nakai,
Okay.
Nakai is going to is gonna fight me.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna save it. He's gonna be attacking my my house. I don't have a very good bunch of stacks here, but this is about as good as it's gonna get.
I'm
I will
gonna
help.
get myself another beer and watch.
Yeah, I will help however I can.
Yeah, I have artillery. I have blunderbusses. I have frenzy dudes. I got arrows for days. He doesn't have shields, but it's just a question of like how he's going to cause problems.
He has Saurus.
He has Saurus. He has none like some of his Saurus have sticks, which is the really scary part. He has a Stegodon, who has
you've got to wait for the fucking reinforcements.
which is why I'm going to like grab all my dudes and just gently push them to the very back of the field.
That is objectively correct.
Because he's going to come barreling down there and just fucking eat me alive. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So just so chat doesn't misinterpret me, like I do these ridiculous things and so on and so forth. I am completely in sync with Robokai on this one, actually, because like there is a fucking dip. Like every time I've run into a mountain climber dude, and they're almost fucking exclusively dudes. Like there are a lot of women who enjoy hiking. Like I've had wonderful. I have a huge amount of joy talking with women who enjoy hiking. Mountain climbing is almost exclusively dudes, and they always talk about how they're proving they're bigger than their problems, or something like that. And I am just like, that is the most small penis energy response I could possibly fucking imagine.
You could overcome your problems by like doing the things that like you're directly related to your problems, right? And yeah, we are doing co-op. We are doing co-op. We're all Chaos Dwarves, and I've got like about a minute before my allies arrive. And we have probably about here comes Mongo.
Look at that asshole roll.
He could take that army by himself. He doesn't need any of his buddies.
Could.
And he's going to take that army by himself. He's so far ahead. He is ungering his bunga. Oh god, that's the Stegodon bull. It has a fucking like ballista on its back.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's that.
I missed again.
And his wizard also rides one, so it has one. So he has two wizards. Also, it didn't miss. It hit my archers at the back exactly where it needed to. There are several that have just been pancaked.
Oh, dude, look at that dude go.
Alright, guys, this is it. Stand your ground. The reinforcements have arrived.
Just in time to be too late.
Look, I'll take it. Alright, cool guy, here's that. You can have the wizard do wizardy things.
Right, let's go.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause for a second so I can like do things as well. Oh my god, this is bad. I guess I'm just gonna fly him up. These guys are just gonna stay standing there. I'm just gonna walk these Chaos Warriors up here. The Sneaky Stabbers can come up here. The Blunderbusses can come up here. Fucking just send in the boys.
My boy is flying, so that's super fucking helpful.
Yeah. More coming in.
Yep, I see him.
Man, they are just all getting ready to cause life problems for me. Well, that's fine.
Rock and roll.
How my dudes with guns going? They're fucking around. Where are they? I need you guys to just start shooting things, I think. And where are you guys? Just fucking charge the Saurus, you clowns. Okay, I see what's happening. These guys are in skirmish mode. That's gonna cause problems.
I am casting like my life depends on it.
And quite frankly, it probably does.
Valid target enemy. Okay.
Druggy boys!
Well, that was a bad direction
Alright,
for you.
fine. We'll do this. I need your winds of magic, please, and thank you. Fuck, Sauruses.
Okay, Nakai has actively just attacked the Hell Cannons, which is unfortunate.
Moving over. I've got Reforge. Technically isn't Hellforged? Okay, sure, why not?
I hate Saurus warriors.
So do I, buddy. So do I. Been doing nothing but just throwing shitloads of spells at that flank.
Nakai is
Nakai is doing some fucking Nakai things over there.
yeah, well he's by and large unbreakable, so it shouldn't really even be a shock.
Boy, we are making them pay for every inch at the absolute worst.
It's like they're regen? What's even happening with that? What's that green glowing effect on them? My wizard is gonna get fucking killed in a second. I need to take off.
Oh, yeah, I think we're going down to army losses.
Yeah,
I just
everyone's
shattered. Fully.
Are you just healing?
Well, that is unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, because, like, the absolute second, we're at, oh, sorry, Amanor, you were asking about what turn with co-op was on. We're close to turn 70, but we're not quite there yet. So, yeah. That was mostly just a stack of of hobgoblins, so I'm not too torn up that I lost him, although, like, obviously, I'm a little sad that I lost a wizard lord.
You see, you gotta understand, Robokai. The one true faith of Goblin means that you can always be reincarnated the following turn.
I was gonna say, because if you're gonna say I needed, like, goblins to defeat Nakai, I think Nakai is, like, the one problem I couldn't goblin my way out of.
I mean, you could an auto-resolve with a sufficient number of goblins, but
Yeah.
anytime you play it on the actual, like, battlescape, you're gonna lose.
I did find one other bottleneck problem there.
Yeah, you can only
So,
have so many armies in
Did you
reinforcement.
now?
Yes, yes, there's a limit to how many armies.
I hate
can
when they
tank you.
say Bok.
And it appears the limit is 4, at least for settlement battles. I don't know if it's different for campaign battles or not. Did we lose you, Robokai?
No, I'm still here. I'm just
Okay.
We're just loading, apparently. There we go.
yeah. Yeah, so that
Did
army
you
got
lose that
destroyed.
dwarf? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You can always make another one.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I'm not particularly worried about that. Like, although he did have some nice gear on him. I was actually just getting ready to queue up the I Hate Saurus thing on YouTube and just just fucking
Play that over the stream.
Yeah,
It's so good.
like I'm just gonna do it right now.
It is so good.
I hate Saurus. I hate them. I hate their lizard faces. I hate their clubs. I hate their sticks. I hate when the sticks are next to the clubs. And I hate when the clubs are next to the sticks. I hate that Kropgar pulls 2280 of them out of his scaly asshole and then descends on me like a Vorgon at a poetry convention. I hate the Saurus auto-resolve meter. I hate it because it lies to me. It says I have a 50 chance of victory. This is patently false because I have 20 units of spearmen who are held together with faith and steel.
Alright.
I do not have 20 units of 8-foot-tall geckos constructed out of pectoral muscles and galvanized copper. I hate that they shout Bok at me. Bok is the Bristol Orienteering Club, which is completely irrelevant to a battle in Lustria and should not be shouted repeatedly while eating a rank of
Garrison
tier 1
Lord
infantry
not
like
move.
buffalo wings.
Alright, so
I hate them,
let's
Iran.
see if
I
we
hate
can.
that surrounding them simply
That
prompts
was
one of them to
rude.
pull out a
He
US
retreated
gun
past
so
his
he can make
past the
sense
settlement he took, so I couldn't follow up and kill him.
any direction.
Oof.
I hate that their reaction to a devastating rear attack is to become somewhat.
Well, hey, good news. I'm
I
apparently now a
adore
major
Saurus'
strategic
huge,
threat.
scaly face as an encirclement that would shatter any other early game infantry closed in. He went from angry to excited, killed an extra 200 spearmen because I had foolishly allowed all four sides.
do non-aggression tactics.
It's just playing in the background right now.
Like a Slim Jim. I have resolved to shoot
Do I?
every Saurus dead. Every Saurus. All of the
fuck?
Sawmen and the Sordran too. I hate them. I no
Cool.
longer see battlefields because they're covered by a thick blanket of gunfire trails. I hate that it barely
No,
stops
I
them.
don't.
I hate that they keep
Why can't
coming
I
while shouting
literally
about the
can't sign a
Bristol
non-aggression
Orienteering
pact with
Club,
these
or the
morons.
Bank of Oklahoma, or the 1983
Fine.
Bok
You know what? I'm just
I
going
hate that they made
to
me
hope
Google Bok so I
that
could write down ways in which I
that
hate
our
things that
good
have it as a
relations
name.
are good enough for
Bok
them
is
to not
also a
bother me.
lunar crater and a Martian crater. It is also a village in Iran. I hate that while I was writing this, Kropgar picked up Franz and smoked him like a cigar. I hate Saurus.
Oh, there we go. That was that. It was just going on in the background that whole time.
I'm
Dear.
turning up the stream so I can hear it.
It's too late. It's done now.
Ah, sad.
You blew it, kid. You missed your mark. Where is the actual build? There we go. I'll build from wage in. All right. Well, time to get a new guy in, I guess. Why don't I get someone who can like fight close I don't think that'll help. Let's just get what we got. Hateful Death and Destruction, leadership bonus, cooldown to all spells. This guy has more Winds of Magic, which I think is probably going to be more necessary.
Dalmancia Nunku.
Dalmancia Nunkum.
Abernu Grutasha Nunku.
That's what she said. Yeah, if we were able to focus
That's
the
whatever you were
blunderbusses on him
saying
at
for
max range, that would probably work. The problem was, of course, is that they came in, my dudes came in as a reinforcement line, and yeah, it wasn't very well arranged on my part, so I really just, like, I played myself.
Anfa Grimazul.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you played Scarfball. On the upside, I now have another convoy I can send out. No, I can't because all of my convoys are currently still recovering from the last time I sent them out, so I'll do that next turn. Gonna make that convoy, gonna make it fine. Gonna send it out to kill these lizards in due time.
The fact that you managed to make that into a comprehensible rhyme, it like infuriates me because I know I couldn't do the same thing.
I am a spirit full of song, and also hatred of Saurus. Because they took one of my mining facilities, which has dropped my mining. Also, I think my mining has also been dropped mostly because also I've like built facilities that like turn more raw materials into
I have insufficient
into
funds.
armaments.
Fuck you! I have insufficient funds.
Reaches over, liquefies a goblin.
I'm liquefying labor, so yes.
Yeah, I need to get wage in going and fill it full of weapons.
All right, I'm hitting a goblin wall here. The greenskins are pushing me back, and the goblins are not holding along.
Goblin wall.
I am, for one, absolutely shocked that this is something that has occurred.
Though I am sitting on like 6,000 gold, 6,000 raw materials, and 8,000 fucking implements, so I got to do something with it.
There we go. That
I'm just pissed that I don't have more allegiance from Robokai, because he's the easiest way for me to recruit things that actually matter.
You can recruit plenty of things from me.
Shut the hell up. Just shut the hell up.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
There we go. I just used forced labor to max out my Grumrel tipped assembly line so that I would have more raw materials again. So the big drill is at maximum, ladies and gentlemen. But it also killed a lot of laborers in that region, so I need to get more laborers.
Yeah, I'm furiously trying to recruit a whole bunch of people so I can go to war again and get more laborers. In the meanwhile, I'm using like shit tons of money that I'm liquefying laborers for.
I might be able to sort this. Oh no, I won't, because that would cost money to do. Well, hold on. I might be able to solve that by liquefying some goblins real quick here. There we go. And maybe just moving these guys that don't seem to have anywhere to go yet to where was it? Stone Sky Foothills? Yeah, look at that. Whoa, look at that. We got labor surplus. Well, we don't have labor surplus, but we've got our worker problem sorted out, so we just need more. Yeah, I'll have to send out for slaves next turn. Send out for takeout next turn. I do hate that that one like Saurus guy fucking bamboozled me. Because I just know he's gonna run off and attack at like another location too, which is the worst part.
In my retreat from Bladlands, I've just been destroying his cities on the way out, and it's pretty funny.
That's the way you do it.
Do you want a stack of supporter dudes, by the way? Robokai?
Oh, I shouldn't need one. It would take you a substantial period of time to get him here anyway.
It's gonna take me maybe 7 to 8 turns, but like I'm gonna start moving my way south to just basically start doing bad things to Greasus, and I can divert through Greasus's mountains from the Vale of Titans to support you in maybe 10ish turns. Like, that might be too late, but you know, like I'm actually able to at least contemplate that.
Well, the thing about Nakai is because he's a horde army. All the armies I see, his 2 armies that I see now, I think he actually built like a 3rd guy, with the money he made, like beating my guys up. Once I actually take out those armies, which I could probably do better with like my proper stacks, he's done. He's out. That's it.
Cool.
R.I.P.
Great.
Nakai. Like he might reappear later in the game. Sometimes the game event does that, but it's highly likely he'll do that somewhere completely different.
Cool. All right.
And after that, like all of his other stuff don't matter. Yeah, I'll add an ogre unit to that. Yeah, so I'm gonna catch the guy this turn. Because turns out I have really high movement. So yeah, rest in peace that guy. I'll take $1,000 from him because that'll pay for the unit I just hired. And I don't see where Nakai went, which is fine. Like, because I've got a general idea of where he went.
Where the fuck are my magma cannons on?
It's really
Wait,
what I should.
What the hell?
It's really what I should do, actually, is I should acquire for myself some magma cannons on my boy.
Yeah, but like I'm looking at at our allied recruitment, and you can. This doesn't make any sense. Like I see where I can recruit Iron Demons. I see where I can recruit Skullcrackers. I see where I can recruit Hell Cannons. I don't see where I can recruit Magma Cannons. It's like I can't do that.
Which doesn't seem right, because they are a lower tier
That
unit.
seems super wrong, because like whatever, it doesn't matter. I really just want Hell Cannons from you anyway. So I suppose it's fine.
Okay, that'll do for now. Maybe I can buy some heroes for you now. A Castellan. So let's see what Castellan can get you. These aren't really fantastic options, so I might go for the magical item after battle one. Because the mobility is really what we're getting the Castellan for.
Sell labor, sell labor, sell labor. Here we go. Building upgrade available. What can we get? We can get... Ooh, that's pretty sexy, actually. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Raj Arbu.
Rush Arbu.
Oh wow, that's a huge upgrade.
Whose
And of course I need fucking raw materials to do it. Oh my lord, I can't upgrade these stupid mines quickly enough. I really can't.
Please, sir, can I have some more mines?
I need all of the mines.
What about you? There we go. Alright, so what we got? Okay, well that's really good. That's a really good guy to get. Campaign movement range plus 10%, attribute Vanguard deployment. Like, alright. That's
kind of a big deal.
That's a Bull Centaur Torok, by the way. So yeah, we'll definitely build him. Let's not do anything silly just yet. Let's... Gonna need a mage as well, which I guess I gotta build from here. Apathetic, compulsive. That's a good one. There's no like research one, is there? Just having one boosting research. No. No. Oh, fanatical, greedy. Well, that's weird. Anyway, compulsive it is. I'll send those guys all running back to fill in. And that should be that. Hi Chai. Might want to build.
This is a surprisingly strong beer. How? Oh, this is a 13.5% beer. No wonder I'm feeling hit. Holy shit!
Don't worry, I've almost finished.
Very easy to drink, and like I did not realize this was such a heavy beer. Holy mother of Christ! I'm still gonna get you some soul just because I look forward to seeing you get outrageously smashed on, you know, like fucking one bottle of beer.
I'm here to get you crunk, soul. By God, it's what I'm going to do.
Look,
Well,
when
it
you're
cost me another stack of goblins, but I may have turned the tide against the greenskins because I wiped their last big stack, and I also wiped Limerick's only stack, and so I can hopefully start pushing them back now.
Oh,
Man,
yep,
that
okay.
was
New convoy
What?
that was a rough
like-
start.
Skarsnik's Wa just ended.
So like he just
I need-
lost all of his momentum.
I need slaves. That'll do. I need slaves, and I need slaves quickly. So that's a fast one. It's actually the path to my house. The path to my own house is like the safest. I'm giving myself guns. It's the fastest. It's the fastest track to like getting more like labor. And like I'm selling myself guns to get labor. I don't know where I'm getting them from. I don't know how that works, but apparently the game thinks it works. Ah, dear.
Yeah, I believe I have found the peak goblin, and that is when you have 4 stacks. You can no longer get additional firepower for a given settlement. So that's it.
80 goblins is peak goblin. I was having a conversation in our Discord today because I've asked one of our friends to help. So the Goromandi tribe wants a military alliance, and they're willing to pay me $400 for it. Not on your fucking life.
Yeah,
Already getting pulled into a million wars. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not getting.
and they're
pulled into
gonna
wars.
immediately start asking that you fight against, Archeon.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
gonna be
I'm
like-
not gonna do that.
You're like, hey buddy, just need a little help with Archeon the Everchosen.
No. Like, just no.
Just
Anyway,
a
so
little bit Everchosen.
I've been asking one of our buddies that help us set up an open TTD server, Transport Tycoon Deluxe, for those in our chat that might not understand what in God's name I'm talking about. And it's an interesting little game. But dude, where the fuck was I going with this? I was gonna say, oh right, I was going to I want to get you specifically to play it at some point, Soul, because you will lose your life to that game, and I would find it hilarious.
Okay, good news everyone. The maximum number of active convoys has been increased by 1. Go out and
Fantastic.
go
Here we
out
go.
and
Create new
trade
convoy.
with everybody. Who is this? Huh? Oh boy. If you all just give me a second, I just need to go talk to my father. I think he's just tried to change some information on our internet, and they've sent me the code for it. 1 second.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so you get hired. Let's go send you in after some more frickin' thank you game. Let's go send this guy in pursuit of more labor, because I am using the crap out of labor. Alright, unassigned skill points. The
Yeah, there we
fuck
go.
do you want this time? Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I thought it was. I could already
Yep,
hear him
yep.
coming. I was like, yeah, I better just go have that quick conversation.
Yeah, go take care of that.
That's already done.
Chance of convoy.
I'm so fast.
Ugh.
So I might as well add more warriors. And maybe 2 more blunderbusses to the mix. There we go.
Alright, these guys, at least for now, are just gonna have to make do without
I'll have to get some more bull centaurs as well at some point. Maybe I should just spend the armaments on getting some bull centaurs now. There we go. Because they are really just too valuable to not have in an army. They're too good at what they
They
do.
are really good. Like they're
these
your.
guys. Yeah, so this guy's basically, now that I've got sort of a good clip of like armament generation per turn, I'm just gonna sort of like start making non-hobgoblin stack armies. When the hobgoblin champion comes back, I might make an army for him that just has hobgoblins like in it, but I'm gonna use that primarily for raiding and not for like actual combat. Because you can get a lot of free labor from just like raiding a territory.
I'm just gonna go kick a lot of ogre ass.
Like, that's basically my plan right now. Like, my second main stack is going to be done recruiting its new people. Next turn, I'm going to do the Black Hammer Hasut story campaign, or story thing. And
Exciting.
then I am going to go kick and, like, as much ogre ass as possible.
Remember that time you were playing as ogres and you also had your ogre ass kicked because he tried to crown the witch?
I did try to crown the witch, and I failed to crown the witch.
And she was just like, "You dumb."
She's
cool guy,
like,
I got
you
crabs."
dumb. like, he's like, I can dig more clams than you, and I had to say, nuh-uh. And then the object of the game was to find parking.
No clam digger.
No clam digger.
Yeah, we had a game. We've got a lot of off-stream games where we just sit down and play for a while, and then someone invariably suffers, and basically I've just been playing games where I hit randomize a few times. In this particular case, I hit randomize 3 times and got Mazdamundi, and went, no, I'm gonna randomize twice more because Mazdamundi I'm not a big fan of. So I randomized twice more and got Mazdamundi. So I played as Mazdamundi, and Cool Guy got Scrag, and Soul got Guilt, and Balthazar Guilt. And so they were near each other while I'm just off in the fucking distance, like, just doing God knows what. Really just don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just being the most powerful psychopath I could be, I guess. Is probably the best way to put it. Alright. I'm a sneak up on Nakai here. Because he can escape, but if I'm very careful, I can sneak up on him. And I can stab him violently in the back, and he'll die explode. And everyone will clap. I need to... I need to kill this damn big lizard! I had a long chat with a friend. Did I miss Cool Guy getting spiked in the taint by the game? No, but Nakai is being a big dinosaur on my territories, and he's not very nice about it. And I need to get to my capital, which I would probably have just been faster to scroll over to it. But there we go. How many? Okay, I don't even have enough people in this province to like rush the construction of this one. The game's like, dude, you could normally blender so many goblins to make this tower, but you can't.
Like, you have just so many goblin smoothies.
You have not enough goblin. You have not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my Black Hammer of Dude battle.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport. All right. So we got to do this.
Yep.
It says I'm gonna have a valiant defeat, which I don't actually believe. Like I have a pretty good stack here.
All right. Well, look, man. Like you gotta do it. So let's take a look and see what happens. What's?
Right, well,
I know
gonna
what this
save
mission
regardless.
is. I know what this mission is actually.
Yeah.
It is a fairly.
Can you see my stack?
No, I could probably like zoom to the location, but I know what this involves. It's an escort mission. You've got to escort a train along an area and fight like waves of enemies along the way.
That
Wow, I love
sounds
escort missions.
awful. That sounds god awful.
Well, it's up to you if you wanna
whatever.
do it.
I've saved it. Like, I can't back out now.
Yeah.
So I've saved it.
Yeah.
And
That's all right.
You guys are welcome to come along. If you like.
I guess I will join team. I will help out.
Because like I do have a pretty decent actual Chaos Dwarf stack.
Yeah, so basically the train has to get from point A to point B. And if it gets to point
Which
B,
has a
you win.
guy. Okay.
Please tell me it moves at more than like 1 meter per second.
Oh, it moves at a decent clip. You can actually field the train they give you in multiplayer battles.
It's cool that apparently we're in just like a prime ambush point the entire fucking time. So this looks fucking awful.
Yeah, but you control the train, by the way.
Alright, well...
And it does have
Okay.
meager defenses.
Yeah, this looks fucking terrible. You can stop being so positive, because this looks fucking terrible.
You can give me the train if
You have
want.
all of the cavalry,
Oh, okay.
Soul, you have all of the artillery. And also, Soul, take the wizard. And I'll deal...
Wizard.
Yeah.
I will basically ride to
WWYZZRD.
reinforce whatever ails you.
This is gonna be fucking terrible. Alright, so...
But look at the bar, man! It's all green. We're winning.
Hey, what level is this wizard?
25?
Okay. I just want to know if I can get him killed or not.
I mean, he's my legendary lord, so I would prefer it if you didn't.
I mean, but he is immortal and he will respawn.
Yeah, like, I would prefer it if you didn't. I won't be super fucking worried if you...
But yes, remember, you control the train. Do you control the train? Yeah, you control the train.
I do not currently have any train on me.
Are you sure? Because it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving, but
Okay,
I can't control it.
Okay.
It's not even on the tracks. Train, what are you doing? You're drunk.
Well, it's not a proper train. It's more like it's a convoy. They did say it was a convoy, but it kind of looks like a train because it's got little extra bits on it.
About face.
Yep, there's
Yep,
the enemy.
forward march.
I can take care of the archers anyway. The goblin
Alright,
archers.
I'd appreciate that.
I already got a unit of bull centaurs ready to rock them into tiny little pieces. Yep, there they go. They broke. They cracked. They broke. They're already done.
Alright, fuck them.
Yeah, no sense in. Might as well just put these guys together as one big blob because it's just like.
Yeah, wow, they shatter quick.
Whoa! Well, they are
Sure,
greenskins
why
without a
not?
leader.
I gotta say, artillery on this map is terrible because they can't turn around fast enough to respond.
Yeah, like the artillery are definitely wasted cards.
You know what though? I got an idea. Oh, never mind.
If it's try to position them on the high ground that's clearly around us, I thought of it too, but I also discarded the idea pretty quickly. Also,
No, I
we're
was trying to see
surrounded.
if they. I was trying to see if they could target the train. They cannot.
Again, I will deal with the archers if you so like.
Thank you.
I already got the Taurus going in to get some of them. There are some archers up on the
Yep.
on the other side, but I'll get to them eventually. I'm just going to very carefully sneak my bull centaurs. One unit of my bull centaurs is all that's needed to go around. No, you guys keep going. You guys keep going. You guys, however, can fucking run in. Like, you guys might as well charge in, but...
There we go. Now the artillery is doing some work.
Okay, Blunderbusses just fucking demolished that enemy lord.
Yeah, the Arachnid spider just kind of fucking imploded, and it was good to see.
Yeah, it was nice because said spider was huge, so it was easy for the blunderbusses to get a shot.
Okay, and those guys cracked and broke. Gotta get these guys back to everybody as well. With a little bit of luck, they should break soon too.
Oh, they're out of here.
Yeah. Good. We will get stronger enemies as time goes on, but as long as we are...
I have no doubt in my mind.
All the balls just like smack straight to the side of the convoy. Now the cow's tip. How are they doing? They're a little winded because I'm running them everywhere.
Yeah, like my dudes are also showing active when I would prefer them to be fresh, but we've got a fucking hustle to keep up with this train.
Yeah.
Like, you weren't joking. This thing is not screwing around.
I believe in you.
I don't. I believe in the scripture of Goblin.
I believe in me that believes in me.
It's not the sword of Damocles anymore. It's the sword of Goblinese.
I will say the convoy is outrunning us.
Yeah. Okay, so we got ogres mostly
Ogres,
on
my lord.
this next thing.
Goblin rock
Goblin rock
lobbers.
lobbers in the back. Okay, you're already on it. You've got it. You've got it totally taken care of.
Yeah.
All right. Rock and roll.
I'm gonna show them that there's no bull. Like flying bull.
Soul is trying to make my lord.
That dunk is doing a lot of damage to your lord. His missile attack is shaving off like a 20th of his health every time.
Yep, I'm trying to get the blunderbusses in range, because like the blunderbusses are the answer to dunk.
One rock lobber has been driven off.
Brilliant.
When he hits about half health, I'm gonna pull him out.
Oh shit! Those artillery strikes though. Who's fleeing?
One of the artillery. I don't know what hit it.
Oh yeah, no, we're getting hit in the back. We're getting hit in the back by goblin wolf riders.
I'll send those
Alright,
pulse
I'm
centaurs.
pulling
on
your
it
lord
for a
out
moment.
because he's now below half health.
Okay,
Oh shit! Yeah,
I-
the magma cannons are getting absolutely destroyed.
I'm sending the Taurus to deal to try and help up there, but yeah, he probably
Yep,
won't
yep.
get there in time. Because and I can send these guys to help too. And this guy can just fucking run down the man-eaters with the great weapons.
I would just write off your cannons, not even worry about him. Just get that damn train up.
I don't think the train's gonna move until we take care of like the enemy units anyway.
Yeah, no,
Oh, really?
the way like I can't control them.
Yeah.
The way this has been working is that it's waiting for me to destroy.
I'm pulling these centaurs. Sorry, I'm
the
just pulling
dudes
these
here.
centaurs back because these man-eaters have great swords, so they're gonna kill the centaurs really easy. So I'm
Alright,
gonna lead them,
fine.
basically lead them to your great weapon, boys.
That
And
was,
you'll be able
that
to
was
take
why
care
I
of
was there, as the backdrop.
Do you not have any healing?
There's zero healing. In
Yeah,
this
we're not really healing guys.
Well, you should have a patriarch so you can heal.
Yeah, it would be great.
Okay, so the back line problem is solved. They're all fleeing.
Great,
Right, and
wonderful.
your artillery actually survived that. Well, two of them did.
Well, I mean, like they can replenish. We can sort that out. Dunk is getting his face shot off by a bunch of blunderbusses.
Yeah, definitely don't want to send the bull centaurs anywhere near that guy.
All right, Dunk is dead. Dunk is super fucking dead.
Yeah. Dunk died. Dunk
Dunk
dunked.
died.
Goodbye, Dunk! Oh my god, where did he go? Oh my god, Dunk.
All right,
That
we
is
might
dumb
have.
that the train like sees problems. It's like, oh, no, I'm just it. I give up.
Well, it doesn't want to pull ahead.
All right, we might have one more assault, but like we're looking pretty good so far.
No, for sure you're getting one more because why else would there be another hill at the end there?
Yeah,
The map is not designed for any other way. Like you're getting attacked again.
that is kind of why I'm sending I'm sending some infantry and the blunderbusses off to our left.
Waiting to see Grimgor appear and being like, "It's me again!"
Fuck off.
Ya boy!
It's
Oh,
your
he's
boy
appearing in
Grimmy.
every single quest battle! I shoot. Ah. Almost there.
That dude is fucking booking.
Where is the other shoe that is preparing to drop?
I am
In your butt,
fine.
boy.
It's in my butt.
It stops just before the deployment
hear
zone
me,
goes.
boy?
Oh,
It's in
wheel
my
fell
butt."
off.
They are.
Oh, wheel fell off.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, mother of Christ. Okay.
What a... Oh my god. His name! The name of the Orc Warlord is Book Kazakh Dai. Or Kazakh D, as in Butch Cassidy. Because he's robbing a train!
Yep.
I love him so much. Okay, those Black Orcs have great weapons. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna...
They spawn directly on my boat. Holy mother.
Wow, he is
Christ.
fast.
Yeah, he's
Look at him
definitely
go.
fast. But don't worry, I'll save you, probably. I'm sending my bull centaurs down. You're gonna need to send your other things in to kill those things, because fuck that shit. They're all Black Orcs, which means I don't know how much
Yeah,
help
no,
I'm
this
gonna be.
is gonna be a hell of a stand. Like we need to kill Butch Cassidy.
Well, that's what the bull centaurs are for. The bull centaurs and also the actual bull. Maybe we can kill him before the great idol gets here and massacres most of us.
Yeah, I think your lord's got plenty in the tank for the Black Orcs.
Well, like the sooner we kill Butch Cassidy, the better off we will be.
We're doing it.
Like, I think a lot of these dudes are gonna break. There we go. Okay. Please break. Please break. They're not breaking.
All right,
Amazing.
send
All
your
right.
great axes in to fight the big guy. I will send my mob of bulls just in to like fucking cut through these guys from behind.
Yep. Going in on the rogue idol.
Basically, the plan is to charge every squad from behind until they fall over and cry.
For the love of Christ in heaven.
Good grief, that fucking everything from behind though. Holy shit.
Yep. No, like they're at like if they didn't wipe out all of my artillery.
We just
like, I'll
need to
be
survive another
surprised.
2 minutes. We just need to survive another 2 minutes. Don't have to beat Butch, you just gotta outlast him. And guess what? I can run away.
Go, go, go.
Why? What happens in 2 minutes?
Apparently,
we
we
win.
just win.
Yeah, apparently
Oh, okay.
this is unwinnable otherwise, so
Okay, so yeah, just run away.
just survive for another 95 seconds before 5 head. I'll keep your most beautiful, most gorgeous unit, the Flying Bull.
Oh hey, your artillery stopped routing, so they can participate again.
Yeah,
So
just
like, they should like not attract attention to themselves.
there's like one hell cannon still
Too late.
standing, so if you have them run over to the hell cannon, they can get back on it again. Love the fucking the magma cannon just sort of driving up slowly. Oh yeah, that's a lot of enemies that have just noticed the
Oh my
magma cannon.
God,
The magma
that
cannon was
magma
not getting away.
cannon,
There's too
though.
many. There's too many. Fire! he definitely
Went down
took
shooting, I
out,
suppose.
yeah, he took out a lot of dudes in the process. Another 35 seconds. I can't believe Butch Cassick died.
Can you recruit those rogue idols?
As
greenskins, sure.
yeah, they came with the
Those are freaking
Grom.
cool.
They came with the Grom expansion pack.
They're like big ass stone golems. I love them.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Keep moving. Everybody keep moving.
Like for a long time, everyone was like, the orcs are really lacking a good big monster with punch. Like a lot of what they had were fairly mid.
Right, we're done. Can we win now, please? Please
Yes.
give me a win.
You've won.
Please give me a win. There we go. Holy fucking shit.
Hey, you did it, buddy.
It said remember it said you were gonna lose this fight. So
Yeah, it said valiant defeat. So, that's still an improvement, I suppose.
and look how many people survived.
I've lost to Hell Cannon.
And Butch Kazakh die, which is still like the best. The Wild Bunch. It didn't even occur to me when they were called the Wild Bunch that it was Butch Kazakh die.
I didn't get that it was Butch Cassidy until you said it out loud.
Yeah,
actually.
no. The second I went, oh, Butch Kazakh die, I was like, wait a second.
Didn't occur to me at all. But I saw it when we were loading.
How many more magma cannons you got in reserve?
I mean, the magma cannons probably I think they survived. The problem is
they look
hell
like they
cannon.
survived.
How many more hell cannons you got in reserve?
I mean, I'm gonna need to recruit them again, which is not what I wanted.
Astrogoth did get
because
69 kills there too.
because I need I
got
want
69
to keep
kills?
moving.
Yeah, you got 69 kills with Astrogoth there. Sorry, it is me that is slow loading. Yeah,
All
there
right.
you go.
Yeah. So I only lost the Hell Cannon.
And you got his black
Could
hammer.
be a
of that
hell of a
shit.
lot worse. Let's go ahead and take the treasury.
God, I feel like they need a mod out there just needs to make the Wild Bunch. Like we need some Butch Kazakh.
That was poetic. Like it's fucking poetry. Having the Wild Bunch and Butch Cassidy fucking right there. That's
Okay,
so
I've
good.
got a. So now, don't forget, you got an extra convoy to send it out.
Oh, I already sent it out.
Jam, use your handle. So what do I need more than anything?
I think this is the last stand from my goblins in the west. They're gonna have to be disbanded after this one
You know
because, there's like 4 separate vampire armies all chasing me down. They're like
Your goblining,
they're
your
big
goblining
mad.
ways are just starting to come back to haunt you.
yeah.
God damn, the
Oh,
Kai.
and we get the Pyrrhic victory, and I lose one of the lords, but the other one I could disband.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
because it's one of the
Raise.
things that makes vampire count so difficult to get a handle on, is the fact that they have the Dead Rise again, which basically means that when they lose a battle, there's a solid chance that they will have troops just get back up again. And the more upgraded they are in terms of lord skills and also technology research and things like that, the more these units can go, oh, I died, and then get up and they're half a unit or something like that. Throw that in with the fact that Raise Dead is a thing that can happen with vampire counts where, oops, we've just, you're like, oh, we just had a huge battle and we wiped each other out almost, but their lord survived. Or that lord goes, oh, wow, you've got amazing units I can resurrect now, and just snaps its fingers and it's got, max tier units instantly.
Well, he's welcome to have max tier gobnars.
Yeah, I don't know
All right,
whether that would breed that many good units for him. Yeah. You called them gobnars. You're just
Can't be bothered to
he's
say
just
anything.
blendering
fucking right.
everything together. It's just his total indifference to lore. It's one of his
No, hold
charm
on.
points.
I will say, I have grown quite attached to Norska and Kislev. I really like their lore. A lot of the other factions can get bent.
Oh dear. Man, I'm just looking at all like the seats that are
Hold on,
available.
though. I will
yet.
say I'm really digging the lady who was really crabby that just wrecked Cool Guy. I'm liking her.
Aranessa
Aaron,
Salt Spike?
Aranessa's fun. Aranessa is
Aranessa is legitimately cool. Like you should play her sometime. Like you'll probably have a lot of fun with her.
Yeah, the Vampire Coast in general are pretty cool.
Well, I got some good news.
Like,
What was
they're-
that?
I have very high income now that I disbanded my 6 stacks of Goblin Art.
Robokai
Sounds-
Master of the Tower. Well, these like I'm like, you know, taking seats in the tower while these two are in like the weirdest standoff I've ever seen, where one says, "I'm not going to spend any influence until you do," and the other one says, "Well, I'm not going to spend any influence then." And then they just squint and stare at each other, and nobody moves.
I fucking like I got shredded early on, and Soul has a huge amount of territory. I
Yeah.
know damn well I cannot compete with him in terms of him usurping my seats in the tower. I have other things I can spend influence on, so I'm just like, okay, well then I won't spend influence that on seats then. And Soul's just like, okay, well if you're not gonna spend give me an opportunity to bully you, I just won't spend this resource at all.
And
So,
I'm
which basically goes to my summation of I can't spend influence, and he absolutely refuses to.
Look,
Look.
all right. Okay,
Look.
there's something you got to understand.
The best part is though, is when you think about it, it's entirely lore accurate except for the part where Draz is doing nothing but build goblins. This is like if Draz got exiled to the fucking Black Fortress, but spent like a good portion of the time smoking weed before rising up the ranks.
Robokai. Now, Robokai, look. I know you give me shit because I'm not respecting the lore, but in all the games you play with me, you have to admit I roleplay very well.
Yes. Also,
Remember-
Nakai walks
do you remember when I
straight
was
into that
the gorilla?
ambush.
I'm gonna go piss like a racehorse. I'll be back.
Robokai, do you remember when I was the gorilla?
Yes. The gorilla, when you had COVID so you couldn't talk, so you just played as the gorilla, didn't say anything, and we watched you play Streets of Rogue and just annihilate the planet. We're just like, where's Soul? And we were screaming at you to like come over to us, and you just weren't saying anything.
Well, I couldn't understand you. The
Yeah,
gorilla
because you were a
couldn't
gorilla, I understand. So yeah, Nakai is dead now. So that's good. But all of his babies have now, his dumb lizard babies have scattered to the four winds, and I gotta like hunt him down and kill him now.
No, Cool Guy's got a decision.
Sure.
Okay, so I am now starting to push back on the greenskins. All it took was just just a fucking staggering number of goblins. I can't even remember how many lords I recruited and died.
You have killed so many people. Like, I almost expect to I'm gonna walk into the Black Fortress, and you're gonna have like one of those fucking walls from XCOM with just like every single person that has died.
Not because we're dwarves, right? So we're craftsmen. So you'll walk in there and you'll just notice that there's like an odd hue to everything, like the tables, the chairs, the flooring, the drapes, the cutlery. Like everything seems to have an odd white hue, and then you realize that's literally all goblin bone. Can I interest you in some bone meal for dinner?
I was listening to a song.
Hey, except the beast.
So yeah, Nakai is dead. Nakai has been vanquished. So now I have to deal with the rest of these clowns. Okay, that's really good.
Move him.
So these guys are all doing their convoy things, which is great. De Grundi Dalu Hasgura, indeed. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Huh. I thought it boosted. Oh no, it boosted Great Taurus, not regular bulls. Well, in that case, let's boost regular bulls, and then I can buy another unit of centaurs.
Cool guy. I've noticed you not been using my outpost.
How would you notice him not using it though?
Alright, just to make you happy, I'm recruiting 2 units of orc laborers through it for one of my other armies that is comprised entirely of orc laborers.
I don't want to build the Inferno Guard guys yet. Which means I need to decide.
I hope you appreciate my graciousness here.
I guess I could get a Taurus and a Hell Cannon.
And
that'll round the army
Time
out.
to declare war on Greasus.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm entering a war on the side of my ally.
Look, y'all pulled me into 1,000 fucking different wars. You can get pulled into mine.
Look,
And
not
then
a
do
single
nothing.
one of my wars was offensive, alright?
This warmonger over here.
Seriously. Like, he's all about just fight, kill, kill, kill.
He's been
no-
doing nothing but fight wars since he started. First he basically just like attempts to annex the entire region of Chimera Plateau. So I had to go over and read that. Attack the Dogon, and so when their allies, like, the Stormbreakers or whatever they were called, decided to help out, he fought them too, which then dragged the Greenskins into the fight. Like, and we all saw how that happened. And then like the elves got involved. Like the elves somehow got involved. Just this guy in his endless wars that he keeps dragging everyone into.
You know.
Kyle, what the fuck are you talking about? Whatever the fuck that Breaking Bad meme is.
He's back! But I don't have anything for him to do because I'm not building a goblin stat. Oh, I know what I can have him do. Stab that guy! Well, time for Gordar's Backstabber to just go around stabbing backs. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this guy? Knife's wizard. Ah, yes, that's right.
Oh ho!
Now I remember. It's the Moonlight Blade. Ah, yes. You were always there for me. Alright. Well, now that I've successfully started completing construction on my main building, I can start completing construction on everything else. I have everything I needed to get started on building. Actually, I don't need that Great Taurus, do I? Or do I? No, wait. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. I will build the Great Taurus. Though, perfectly honest, the Lamasu is probably a better purchase at this point. So I'll do that. There we go. Lamasu's kind of a spellcaster. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom now too!
It's going around like that. Alright, sell. Me a lot more money. I need lots more money. Sure.
So,
there
like,
we go.
why do dwarves not get any ancillaries?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
It's like, I'm used to playing Kislev, where I have, like, fucking hundreds of ancillaries that do tons of cool shit. And I have not gotten a single one this entire campaign.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of a faction by faction thing. I'm not actually familiar with what the Chaos Dwarves do versus what they don't do. Yes, okay, dog, outside. Holy crap! Seriously, just sit down, and this freaking dog is like, "Hey, let me go outside." You're the one. You're the one. Go outside. All right, that's that.
All right, I'm gonna get myself my final beer for the night.
There we go. They've engaged in the in the honorable art of bathroom break,
Yeah.
and return just in time to receive a peace treaty, probably from from Nakai's faction.
No, he already passed. He's not asking you for shit this turn anyway.
Well, I hope he enjoys getting a black eye, because I'm gonna fucking punch his teeth in.
Good. He deserves it.
He started this war, and we're gonna finish the fight. Oh. Oh boy, this is probably gonna kill a lot of my dudes. Let's find out. Nope, it's a close victory, so that's fine.
Alright, fuck him.
I guess. Just fighting a bunch of dwarves just outside Ubersreich, man. That was the crossover we didn't know we needed. Vermintide.
Yeah?
Alright. It's time to start researching towards getting unilateral agreements so that my stacks of dudes can be stronger. Alright, Zatan, can you catch and kill any of these clowns? Because they do look like they've scattered in like multiple directions like absolute cowards. It's almost hysterical how these guys have just like fucking bailed. Good lord. He really did just like retreat like absolute psychos, didn't they? Well, fucking. Won't somebody please stay for a fight?
No, they're not going to. They never will.
I managed to drag.
And you know
I
what?
managed to drag like 2 armies into a fight against me. That was actually a really good. Oh, cool! And now my army gets +5 armor as well, as though my army needed it. Should I give him unyielding command, or should I get him Tyrant? I think Tyrant. Tyrant is nice. Got so many level ups to do. This will be the part where it crashes.
Yup.
It's like, don't do it. In fact, I might just save it. I have so many levels ups. I'm paranoid. Just gonna save it.
I mean,
for a
you
moment.
could literally just like actually save before you touch it.
Yeah,
I was
I did.
going to recommend that.
Yeah. Because there's so many to do, and I'm terror scared. Anyway, where's?
I don't blame you.
Because we did just like kill some dudes and everything. So. Traj.
Okay, let's get you marching.
Living metal flesh. More ward save for Bull Centaur guy. We love it. And then yep. Hidden
I
stores.
guess I should keep doing more lightning strike.
Bit of scales. And send out another convoy. Yahoo! Where will we go today? Who will give me the best returns? Right now, I would say it's actually Black Crag again, by the looks of things.
Actually, getting to the point where I should stop like recklessly selling a whole bunch of labor.
You say that. Alright, gonna send in Gordow's Backstabber to have fun. Just gonna slide him into ambush stance. Got a fair bit of money out of that. Which I'm instantly gonna turn into building more buildings. Or something like that.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. Like I'm sweeping over this area, and I'm taking as much money as I can, and then I'm instantly turning it into more ways to make money because I'm just so desperately fucking trying to catch up.
Yeah, I can see.
Wait, y'all are building buildings?
Yes.
Just looking at the soul stuff. Ah, shit. Let me just cancel that. I just realized I've got another Tower of Zara I can grab. These ones are all like basically just army abilities, so I might as well just claim this one and it'll bring up the next tier. So now we've all got global
recruitment capacity +2. That is a huge upgrade.
Yeah, now you can have more goblins. The rest of this, I probably won't do the sorcery district, which is chaos, undivided corruption, adjacent provinces +2, all provinces, because I can't be bothered. But the other stuff here, like global recruitment duration -1 turns, is pretty good, so I'll probably aim for that.
Oh, we can actually do tier 3 now?
Yeah, we hit tier 3.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting there.
We only need... Yeah.
This might take a little more time though, because I haven't researched. Like if I went to sorcery, I could probably quick research, or not quick research, or just gradually quickly research getting more influence.
So tell me a bit how steel technology works.
So basically, what it does is when you use it on an enemy settlement, you will get a boost for I think it's like 2 turns to your research rate. And as we've discovered, it also decreases the research rate of anyone you use it against. So you could theoretically go up to somebody... like, we don't think it really affects the computer, because we don't even know if they research. I don't think they do. But, I say, slowly leaning over to Sol in that Disney villain talking to the hero kind of way. Imagine you knew somebody who needed to do research, and you just kept doing that to them over and over again. I then slide away as the music, and I start doing a song and dance number.
Alright, Ka. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you for that one.
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look.
Just keep that attitude.
I'm just gonna say, like, Sol has been incredibly restrained with how he could ruin your day.
Look, when we first started this campaign, I was debating just steamrolling you.
And then the AI did it for you.
That is really the only reason I did it, because like, wow, you already are taking it from both ends. I figured it would just be gratuitous.
He was like, there's nothing I can do to you that hasn't already been done. Look, all I'm saying is that steel technology is definitely something you can do to be mean to other players in this game. The other thing that Chaos Dwarf players can do to other people playing this game is that they can raid their lands, because you don't just get money from doing that, you also get labor that you distribute to your own sections. It doesn't steal labor from the person you're raiding, it just generates free people. You can actually technically sit on the NPC faction, the Tower of Zar. You can usually just sit on them, and they will never declare war on you because they're programmed not to. And you can just raid them and they've got a max tier building. You can sit on there, you can raid them for money, you can raid them for other stuff. They will get mad at you, but that's about all they can do. The game will give me money right now if I forge a defensive or military alliance with you, Soul. The game has literally just given me like a mission called Demonic Cronyism.
That's quite a term.
It is. I like it. I think Soul is dealing with a dilemma though.
Yeah, and it's one I've never seen before. It was a convoy one. It was like I have to fight no matter what I pick, but then no battle happened. Okay.
Yeah, I just had
convoy
one of
might
those
have
too.
been-
It's something that can happen because basically, it spawns the enemy and it spawns your dude. But I think what's happening is it's spawning the enemy in the previous turn, and then your dude moves further on. And so the enemy is still there, but they're where you were last turn, and you're where you are this turn. It doesn't happen with
the
every
missile
single
name.
one, but that it sometimes happens. And that's the nearest answer I've got for what's actually going on there, and like, you know. I don't know if you even get the extra cargo the game promises, because you fucking knows. Anyway, if all goes well, I've wiped out Nakai's faction now. Yep, Spirit of the Jungle is dead.
Good. Fuck those guys.
I wouldn't. They have very big spears. Oh god, I'm only level 39. I could actually put way more points into other stuff. I'm used to be like level 40 being cap. I can still like put so many points into like actual troop aiding stuff. I'm so used to having like caster lords, and other people have just like way too many abilities. Who's the hero that has not moved? Oh, Gorduz. Hey, Gorduz, there's a wizard. I lean in close. I'll give you 732 bucks to stab him. Dang. I guess next turn I'll give him 730 whatever to try again. Because eyes want to see that guy stabbed. Good and proper. How are we doing, by the way? Yep, just one more turn and Ulfgaza Zanath will have his army ready. Should probably start giving him some war gear, huh? Let's give him the Crown of Skulls. That looks nice. Maybe give him the Radiating Spike. It's an enchanted item. That's nice. You can have the Spiked Whip as your weapon. And we just need to get a talisman and some armor for you now. So let's take a look. The Black Gem of Nar. Yep, we'll take that. And the Armor of Destiny. There you go. You're a tough boy now. And now I gotta, like, similarly arm all of his units. All of his other guys. Oh boy. Yes, this is silly. Silly but doable. Although I don't think I have too many talismans to play with at the moment, which is unfortunate. Did you just call me Gormless?
Oh man, I
These
totally
people-
missed that they had to use the underway to get into my backyard, and I moved, like, I walked right past them, and now I'm too far to engage.
Maybe you shouldn't have drunk that much.
Maybe you should mind your business.
Damn, that's a lot of armor-piercing damage. The Vial of a Shit. What you got for armor? Armor of Fortune, that'll do. No more talismans, though. We'll have to wait for a talisman to appear.
Yeah, I have 2 caravans out to retrieve just absolute boatloads of labor. I'm looking forward to that so I can get a lot more money. It's like frickin' 3 degrees of separation of me getting money for all of this stuff, but, you know, whatever.
3 degrees to give me $20.
Yeah. 3 degrees of $20 is $20. Sucking all of the dicks.
Okay, there we go. What else have I got to upgrade here at the upgrade facility? Go get them, guys. Don't forget to build your... I'm starting to think of like those terrible mobile ads. Where it's like...
Lord.
Have you seen like the ones where like the mobile game ads where some dude's like, "Hey guys, I've got a max rank Gsploffle that I've leveled up and I can beat the tier 20 missions." And then like this other guy goes, "Oh yeah? Well I have Gsploffle full max and I even have Butira and Gronkdor and together they fusioned and I got through tier 3 and the conquest landscape." And then this random like homeless dude just jumps up and goes, "Well, I've cleared tier 40," and they went, "And I'm free to play." And they go, "How?" And he goes, "Well, first you have to." And it's just like it just goes on. It's like they're all
First,
the
you have
same
to be
ad.
homeless. Because it's the only way you have money.
Well, that's how he
Or you
proves
have
he's
time
free to
do
play.
all this
Like that
shit.
proves he's free to play because he's homeless.
Yeah.
And it's just
but
like
I don't know. I remember even the prototypical ads for that one, which is fucking Mr. T being a night elf mohawk talking for goddamn.
maybe Mr.
World
T
of
hacked the
Warcraft.
game and put the Mohawk in the Night of Mohawk in the game.
Yeah.
But
like,
Mr. T is good with computers. So near as I can tell, Clan Eshin is basically isolated to one spot on the map. And they would like military access. Ominous music as I slowly pick up a knife off the desk.
I feel like that is one of those things we call a poisoned apple.
I think you were just having a fever dream. Well, no, it wasn't exactly how the ads go, but that's how the ads go. Like, there's not an ad that's exactly like that. But there is one. There's like a series of them where it's like, where like one of the main characters is just dressed as the Joker, like from the Joker movie. Like Joaquin Phoenix or whatever his name is. He's
His name
like
is Joaquin Phoenix.
and like dressed as the Joker, talking about like talking about like mobile games and like how he's got this that, and it's just like I hate everything about this, and they keep doing it. They keep making them. Wow, that's an actual army. I'm just gonna give them that cargo back. You guys can have that cargo back. I'm not interested in fighting a corn stack full of chosen warriors of corn. Man,
Fuck
why is
that.
it? All I want to do is go collect slaves, and these guys just making me like, How is that journey going, by the way? Is that
Fuck you.
yeah? Like we're only like a few turns into the journey, and already like people are trying to extort me. I couldn't even say the word.
Who's the Veil of Titans? Okay, there they are.
And I discovered recently that there's always like those mobile games ones where it's like the dude, like where the dude's standing in front of like a pile of gold, but there's a minotaur in the way, and you can pull out all of these things and it sprays water and other junk over it. And if you do it in the wrong order, it ruins the gold, or it kills the guy, or it lets the minotaur kill the guy. And apparently the game that was advertising it with never actually had that in there. Like there was like people would go, I can't like they would watch the ad do it wrong and be like, I could do that, and then they'd go to do it, and the game actually didn't have any of that.
I mean, a mobile game lying about its feature set? Perish the thought, sir.
But it just kind of cracked me up that was like actually a thing. It was like, yeah, no, that was never in existence. Don't worry about it.
Never a thing.
It was never real. It was, in fact, a ghost. Man, I am getting a decent clip of raw materials every turn. I like it. 1,500.
Decent clip.
Oh, decent clip.
That was him refusing to quantify it.
Well, like, it's not a, like, okay, so, in Australia, we do vagueness pretty good. Like, the Australian language is, like, full of vagueness. Like, she'll be right, mate. Well, what does that mean? Well,
The Australian
right.
language. I'll just look at your stream. Oh, you're at 1,500. Okay, well, I'm glad.
Yeah,
you
nah, and also, nah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and I laugh about that because Midwesterners do exactly the same thing. Like almost word for word. We do na ya, and na yeah. And the trick is always to pay attention to whichever one we say second, but that is not a guarantee if we are seeking to be cagey.
And we should always be seeking to be cagey.
Yes, I know. Fucking build and upgrade available. I have so many buildings. I'm not gonna upgrade them. Stop asking.
Hey, don't help me build goblins.
You can set it to stop telling you to do that.
What do you want, Kugath?
Oh, can I?
Yeah,
He wants
I'll tell you
military
how
ass.
once
You
we
know
get
what?
through our
Sure,
turn.
fine.
Man, like, so much of Cathay is just like opened up to being like pillaged now, because I'm pretty sure the vast majority of it was taken by Nakai, and now like they're basically just free real estate now.
It's free real estate.
You'd be surprised how often confusion arises in Australia when you say you're going to go somewhere and you just say, yeah, I'm going up to so and so place, and a lot of people just go, isn't that south though? And it's like, yeah, but like,
Who cares?
we're going up.
Yeah, you're going up. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, chill.
Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think, just do.
Like, the answer is don't think about it. You're going up to the place to do the thing. Fine.
It's time to take another location. My guys are all like, I guess I keep forgetting we're not that far into the game, technically speaking. Like we are only 81 turns. So yeah, so actually, down next to the current turn number, Soul, there's a thing called notification settings, and if you bring that up, it'll bring a list of things you can just tell it to stop telling you about.
Oh my god, that's wonderful. Yeah, those guys snaked me good, man. They use the under tunnels or whatever to really just fucking rain me.
The underway, yeah. And I mean, you've got that too.
Underdudes.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm just I'm disappointed I didn't realize they had like teleported across these mountains and then
They swooshed you. They used the power of Zui fighting, and they got you.
they got us, Johnny.
Alright, you may have survived the previous 2 attempts to stab you to death, but this time for sure. Okay, this time for sure, once, like, that finishes. I was very excited to see this stabbing, and then it sort of stopped. Okay. Yeah! She dead. One more dead wizard to the pile!
Alright.
Alright, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just send my dudes here down to take care of the Nakai problem. Well, Nakai's protectorate, which he is no longer able to protector it. If you know what I mean.
I get your meaning.
Then I can what am I gonna build here? I guess I should really work on making sure it doesn't go silly.
My god, both of my dogs are the loudest drinkers on the planet.
The game just crashed on me.
Really?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, yep, there it goes, waiting for players. That's okay. We can start again, or we can stop if you want, because we had been playing for 4 hours.
Yeah,
And it will start us at the
it's
beginning.
1:30 in the morning where I am. I should probably get some rest here
Yeah.
pretty soon.
I mean, sometimes the game just makes that decision for you, and you go, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's time to go."
it's okay to take a hint from heaven.
Well, I'll say I am now officially pushing back the greenskins. Limerick is still around, but he's super depressed, and he's just like wandering around looking for someone to attack, but he can't.
Well, I am sweeping down south through Greasus Goldtooth's territory, and like by the time we are at risk for the crisis, I should probably have destroyed Greasus, because
Well, that would be great.
he is in pretty bad shape, and I am just demolishing his territory.
Well, that'd be good. 'Cause
dear.
I got nothing to deal with Greasus right now.
I hate Saurus.
I've lost so many stacks of goblins that I might
hate
have to change
Saurus.
tactics next
I
stream.
hate Saurus. I hate Saurus.
Just
You mean
I hate
actually build
Saurus. I
build
hate
build
Saurus. I
fucking
hate Saurus.
buildings?
I hate
Like
Saurus.
that
I
would be
hate
no,
that would be
no. I
I
mean
hate
probably
Saurus.
just make
I hate
my
Saurus.
stacks go into
I
ambush
hate
stance.
Saurus.
or
I hate
use
Saurus.
orcs instead of
I
goblins.
hate Saurus.
No.
I hate Saurus. I hate
Unthinkable.
Saurus.
Totally
I hate
unthinkable.
Saurus. I hate Saurus.
Anyway, thank you everybody for
Alright.
joining us. They don't hear that, by the way. Discord doesn't pick up the extra sounds that are playing in the background when we're doing things, so they don't know. So, yep.
my
Thank you
God.
again, cool guy. Thank you, Saul, for joining us. I don't have any more appointments next Wednesday. Now that I know officially. I'm completely destructible, but wouldn't know it. So we will be back on Wednesday next time we play, and assuming you're both here, we'll keep playing. If not, I've got backups. But this has been fun. We are still a substantial period of time away from we're on turn 81. Turn 100 is when we start moving towards when the shit kicks off. So that'll be exciting and fun. That'll be when we still got the crisis to kick off yet, and we don't know which one it is, and we won't know which one it is until it does it. So yeah.
Yep.
So once again, everybody, thank you,
I hate them.
and I'll see you all next time.